Hello everyone, and welcome finally to another installment of Trails to Azure. I am Aram, I'm playing this game, and I'm here with Austin and Mo. Say hello, guys.
Hello, hello.
Jello will be here soon, or eventually. Last time on Trails to Azure, we tracked down Randy and followed the secret route that he took through the mountains to get behind the Red Constellation Jaegers, who were camped out near Mainz and effectively holding the village hostage. We showed up in time to bail him out after he went full Rambo and managed to pretty much defeat all the mooks, but obligatorily lost to Shirley because it's not the final act of the game yet. And we then also fought Shirley and instantly and immediately crushed her decisively in combat before being told that we're not allowed to defeat her yet because it's not the final act of the game. But
you know, Trails.
Yeah, Trails be like.
Typical.
But we did at least force them to withdraw, which saved the village. Unfortunately, while we were distracted dealing with them, the entire rest of the Red Constellation pretty much just flew in on their airship and blew up Crossbell. They burned down a whole bunch of the city. They burned down the police station, so that's +1. But it's balanced out by they burned down the IBC. Well, okay, that's a bank though, so maybe actually this wasn't so bad. But they did. Shirley got back in time to drop a chandelier on Ilya Platier for no particular reason other than wanting to get Risha mad at her so that they can have a undoubtedly heavily lesbian overtoned fight later on. But for now, we're kind of just picking up the pieces after that.
I'd trade Ilya for destroying the bank and the police station.
Maybe.
Fair trade.
Maybe. Let's see, so I've played ahead a little. Let me see, I think this is the save that I want to load initially. Let me see if I've got, okay, yeah. So we're gonna grab the requests, just so that it'll let us leave. And then I'm gonna show off a couple scenes before we time warp past all the side quests. So let's see, first of all.
Oh yeah, Yin is Risha. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, quite a... I mean, technically, that wasn't even revealed last time. We learned that
really?
Before. I mean, we
the
audience,
game, yeah.
learned that in Chapter 2 of the first game, but even the rest of the party learned that in the stream before. Just gonna get a fun little... Oh, no, I'll wait for Jello. There's a neat little Dudley scene that I want to show.
Okay.
Dudley doesn't... Like, almost all of his content is optional, which is sad because I really like Dudley.
He's just like, leave me alone.
Yeah, fuck off. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go to Kia's room, I think, and speak to Kia. And what's the other event? Oh, that's right. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the cathedral. Okay.
I do recall in the last part, just briefly, Kia being upset and I guess glowing in a corner.
Oh yeah, she was glowing in the corner over here and made a phone call to someone and said, "I'm ready."
Yeah. She's like, "I'm running away from here. They didn't let me have a gun."
That is an odd cushion, thank you.
Cushion.
Safe travel, guys. Thanks, Kia. We're off. I guess that's the last time I'll be hearing that for a while.
Oh yeah, also at the end we learned Noelle is transferring back to the CGF since all the rest of them were dead.
Huh, you're really gonna miss her, aren't you?
Oh, I can't imagine what it must feel like. I could never go through with leaving someone as cute as Kia. Do you feel bad? Do you, Noelle? I'm gonna miss you, Noelle, but you don't have to be sad because of me. I'll be waiting for you and Fran to come here and play when she gets better. If she gets better.
When she gets better.
Thank you, Kia.
You heard the girl, Noelle. You better rebuild the CGF at all, so you can afford another transfer back here ASAP. Bran will also have to get well as soon as she can.
Yeah, you guys are right. I'll do whatever it takes to be reunited with Kia's smiling face as soon as possible.
Oh boy, you know how she can get when she's on a mission. Alright.
Wald be like, Wazy, I'm 6 feet now. Why won't you love me?
Let's see. Mountain Pass. I think this is our one shot to, like, actually learn what exactly happened with, like, Arios's wife. I think he's visiting, should be here visiting her grave.
Oh, there he is.
What? Huh?
Takes off his wig.
Oh. Austin, why do you play with my emotions?
Aww.
Arios?
Oh, the SSS. I didn't expect to see all of you here.
Yes, we are all here. We have always been here.
By the way, we read about what happened at Orcus Tower in the latest Crossbell Times.
The article said you took the Jaegers head on.
Damn, dude, good job. Maybe. Don't forget that I had Dudley to rely on, too.
There's no need to be so modest. By the way, the grave you came to visit today, does it belong to...
What a stupid question.
Saya McLean, Shizuku's mother. She passed away in an accident 5 years ago.
Oh, I had no idea it would be your wife's grave.
Shizuku's late mother and your wife.
Same accident.
That was the longest reign in the entire series.
Same accident that little Shizuku lost her eyesight in, yeah?
Arios?
Is something wrong?
It's nothing. I finished my business here. It's time I take my leave.
Oh, right. It was good seeing you, Arios.
They fucking chase him away from his wife's grave by asking all these weird fucking questions.
Lord, listen well. Crossspell is on the brink of an era unprecedented in its history. But no matter what happens, no matter what circumstances are placed on you or what trials lie before you, never lose hope. Never lose sight of what's most important to you.
Huh?
B?
Like Trials of Azure?
And just like that, he's gone.
What the hell was all that about?
Whose grave was that?
Who was that guy?
I don't get it either.
I am not entirely sure myself, but it felt like a warning.
What are you getting at, Arios?
Wazy disappeared a millisecond before the fade out. I have to say, like, I wrote a little bit. I took last week off and I wrote a little bit more of my strategy RPG game script. And this has been a great master, because like I write too many words. I'm a very wordy writer, and reading these aloud is such a good way to be like, what? How do I not do this?
How do I not put a "re" in here?
So the real trick is Trails writing tends to have a prompt and then one necessary. Miles Edgeworth is the barkeep. One necessary response,
And his father is sitting here.
But it gives, hey, you got rich cappuccino. They only need one response, but they give it to like everyone in the group to be like, we're still here too. And my approach is, here is the 9 lines of dialogue that need to happen in this scene. I will give them to different party members because there are 6 people here and it doesn't matter who says them. But it would be the same if only 2 people were here. So I'm not wasting anyone's fucking time.
Dudley, this is a surprise. Here to visit your son?
What? The SSS. I put the too early. I didn't expect to run into you lot here. You all returned to working support requests today. Is that right?
Yeah, we're helping however we can.
If you don't mind us asking, have you heard anything about the Red Constellation's whereabouts?
That says Jello's a little louder than everyone else, so I'll turn you down just a smooge. Okay.
Tracking them down has been nothing but a thorn in the First Division side. We were expecting the Imperial government to make a statement, but there's been nothing but radio silence from Erebonia. If they are planning something, it will likely come after the referendum is held. Our division is working tirelessly to be ready for anything.
I can imagine.
What brings you here, then? You're looking pretty down in the dumps. I didn't take you for the type to drink his problems away.
I may enjoy imbibing, but I would never drink before noon, let alone when I'm working. This here is merely a soda. You did a good job fooling me. I hate soda. What about you, Bannings? Do you drink?
Dudley, you're not even sitting on that chair.
I'm doing squats.
You know how you're supposed to sit on chairs to, like, at the edge to improve your posture? I am at a pixel-perfect posture state.
I do, but not often.
I have frame-perfect posture.
If I move
Bannings.
1 pixel further down, I will incur falling damage.
At least that's one way you haven't taken after Guy.
Did you used to drink here with my brother Dudley? Yeah, honestly, he had a problem.
Yes, on rare occasions. In fact, it was Guy that introduced me to Garante. He always did have a knack for finding lesser-known spots. The fucking bartender behind him gives him kind of like, what the fuck, dude? Look.
With the way he liked to go looking for trouble? Yeah, I'll bet.
He always did have a knack for finding rundown, shitty little holes.
Ellie starts writing.
Interesting. Never considered, but you know what?
So, which of you two held their liquor better? There's no way you two didn't throw down at some point.
No comment. What I will say, Bannings, is that Guy and I held our liquor far better than any of you greenhorns could ever dream to.
I would buy that.
Alright, Sudsley, you ain't ever seen me drink. I'll waste you so hard that you'll be thinking you put on beer goggles in the morning, Four Eyes.
You fucking nerd!
I'd be happy to drink you under the table one night, Orlando, if that's what you want.
Interesting.
Okay, easy guys. Not surprised Dudley is hyper-competitive even when it comes to drinking.
Dudley might be my favorite character.
Yeah.
I really like him.
I like Dudley a lot.
He occupies the same kind of role as Machias, of just like a normal glasses guy who is just here.
Yeah.
I just love me a normie in the Trails universe.
Just gonna make sure I loaded the right save. Yep, I did. Okay. Alright, so...
What about me, Elliot?
5 side quests later.
I like it. I like Elliot, but like
He just doesn't exist.
I would cut him for sure. Though if you ask me what are the problem areas you would cut from the Kiseki writing, Elliot would not be in my top 50.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
So we're going to the hospital to visit Fran because she took a grenade to the shin.
Which is mildly dangerous in this universe.
I can tell there are more people here than usual.
You're right. Many of the injured from the city were brought here after the raid.
Among them being Inspector Donovan and Ilya.
Yeah, and they're both still comatose too.
They're dead.
Oh,
Comatose.
That is good as dead in this setting. No one really dies. If not for Inspector Donovan, I don't know what would have happened. He protected Fran and the others.
Oh, yeah, Vanilla Snow Golem tried to post an image in here, got shot in the face by Nightbot. Yes, if you're on the Discord, there is a fan art live channel that we do look at. We don't always, well, for these games we don't usually go over it all at the end, but yeah. Nom Nom Freshman tried to link it. It looks like it didn't link. I'll link it real quick, since it looks like you don't have the link already. Let me grab the link and drop the chat. There we go.
Welcome.
It's thanks to him that Fran has been able to recover as quickly as she has.
Yeah, true.
All
She
the
only
time.
got a little bit of shrapnel permanently stuck in her face.
In her heart. And the only change is that her heart and brain no longer function.
She only got a little piece of shrapnel in her heart. She'll be Iron Man soon.
All the time we'd known him, the old guy's always had a huge heart. Gotta respect him. If we have the time, I say we go check in on him and Ilya.
I second that.
Big heart, but no portrait. So,
By the way-
fuck it.
By the way, where's Franny's room?
Fran, she's in 301. If we're gonna visit everyone, we should check in at the reception desk first.
That's usually where we
do
find
that.
out
Let's
Cecile
go.
is on a break.
I'd like to see Cecile too, but I can't imagine she isn't insanely busy or on a break.
One or the other.
I love that Wazy called her Franny. Fran has definitely hired Wazy as an escort at least once.
Oh, hello, Noelle. I see you've brought the rest of the SSS with you today, too. Are you all here to pay Fran a visit?
We are. Is now a good time?
Yes, of course. I'm glad she's regained consciousness, by the way. I'm sure she'll be delighted to see all of you.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go, guys. Her room is 301 on the 3rd floor.
Sounds good.
Thank you again, Sarah.
Dudley checking for a book.
It's time to drink.
Dudley is at the bar, ordering a Dudley drink.
I'm on my break.
Of course she is.
Pardon us.
Oh,
Aww.
Fran and Cecile are such jello girls, honestly.
Huh? Noe, and the SSS too.
Hello, Lloyd.
So this is where you were, Cecile. Just taking it easy, huh?
Sorry for barging in like this. Is now a bad time?
Oh, I really was
I
one bated breath for her to say
it.
she was on a break.
Oh, this is kind of rough. I only have 20 days on the year.
Of course
But
not.
the downside is that I have to live here.
Of course not. I just finished swapping out her IV. It stands for instant vacation.
It stands for invincible.
Yep, I'm right as rain now. So, did you guys come all this way to see me?
This is the Fran theme.
Yeah, Noelle told us that you'd woken up.
I'm so glad you're all right, Fran, and you're already looking better.
She's right. The way you're shining right now, you'll be as good as new in no time.
Thanks, guys. I'm all right now. They said I'll be moved to a regular room in 2 or 3 days.
Please don't stare at my giant, badly drawn neck. Oh man. Oh no. Oh god. Is that part directly below my ear part of my skin? Is my neck a foot long? Christ. After that, it's only a matter of time until I'm back on my feet and right out that door.
It's just swelling. Nuh-uh, no way, Fran. You still need plenty more rest until I let you even think about getting out of here.
I had my old neck was torn apart by shrapnel, so I had to get a neck transplant.
Aw, I'm doing great though. The only side effects of that explosion are the post-grenade goiter that everyone gets when they get hit by an explosion.
I know. You're worried because I can be kind of ditzy when I'm left on my own. I think that's why Inspector Donovan protected me like he did. Reen.
Fran, sweetie, you can't be thinking like that. The Red Constellation is why you're both here. You know what happened ain't your fault.
I know. But I still want to be the one backing you guys up and giving you support.
Oh god, these portraits are like neck problems aside. I love her expressions.
So cute.
I just want to recover already and get back to work. My name is Jello.
Cecile, haha, can't relate.
It's okay, Fran. We know. We missed hearing your voice and seeing your smiling face when we report in. Work is still getting done, though, so don't worry.
The best thing you can do for us right now is focus on your recovery. and be cute. But you're doing such a good job at that. Do that, and we promise to take all the support you can give us when you finally return.
Okay, I will. Thanks, guys. Oh, but that reminds me. I heard Noe is going back to the CGF.
Mom must have told you. Yeah, I thought it over, and now is the right time.
Since I'm the only one left.
Yeah. I don't mean to burst your bubble or anything, but I guess I'll be...
I don't mean to burst your goiter.
A dangerous procedure, I know. I guess I'll be missing out on all that support you'll be giving the SSS.
Burst? You may as well be shooting it with one of your machine guns. Not only that, Noe, but you...
Oh no, she's gonna cry. Fran!
Oh, don't worry, she's fine. That's just the IV drip kicking in. You should rest now and leave the talking for later.
I'm okay. My goiter is emboigening. Wade and the others came all the way to see me.
Sarah Palin.
And I still need to give Noe her big pep talk before going back to the CGF. Don't do it!
You can't be serious. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, guys. I think it'll be best if we let her rest for now.
No, I need to talk you off this ledge.
No,
problem.
I'm ready to jump, Fran.
We'll come visit again, okay, Fran?
Elfin TP, it's Goiden time! I can't believe Goibius isn't doing well in theaters.
Sweet dreams. I will bake you a mishy cake once you have fully recovered.
Yes.
I can't wait.
There she goes.
She always has a pillow with her now.
I can't wait. Oh, shit.
Whoops, there she goes. Her stamina must be a lot lower than what it was. Getting hit by a grenade point blank will do that to you.
That's true. She had an emergency blood transfusion during her surgery. Still, she should make a full recovery. She'll be healthy before you know it.
I hope so.
Let's head outside for now.
I'm on a break.
By the way, Cecile, are Inspector Donovan and Ilya allowed visitors yet?
Yeah, they're at the cemetery.
Yes, they buried him right next to Arios' wife. Yes,
They're at the cemetery
Barely missed her.
burying nobody.
If they were awake, I know they'd both like to see you. How about you accompany me as I do my rounds and check on them?
Would that be alright?
We would appreciate that.
Thanks for the salad, Cecile.
You're very welcome. Inspector Donovan is in room 302, and we'll find Ilya in room 303, just across from Shizuku's room.
Got it. Let's go.
If this were optional and like not a story request, I honestly don't think I'd bother visiting either of those characters.
Raymond, I'm coming in now.
Hey, Cecile. And the SSS, too. Good to see you're doing well, Raymond.
You've been looking after him, haven't you?
Just a little bit. I've mainly been filling in for the inspector's wife when she needs a break.
A break?
Though I get the feeling that if he saw me here, he'd yell something like, "The hell are you doing here? Get back to work." You know, like he always does.
Yeah.
You know us.
It is easy to imagine, though I can't really picture a face.
So he was placed on a respirator? No, he's just wearing that for fun, idiot.
Yeah, they say his respiratory system took a lot of damage in the grenade explosion. But if he were to wake up, his recovery would speed up too. You know,
What?
like how it works. Back during the explosion, the inspector, he saved Fran and me.
Streamy McLurky asks a reasonable question. Who are these people? These are recurring side characters. You've seen less of them than you otherwise would have because I've done all the side quests off screen for the most part. Inspector Donovan was the one who was completely worthless helping us catch that old lady apart from kill stealing. Or not Donovan, that was Raymond.
I would recognize their potato babies, but if you told me it's these guys with their names, I'd be like, fucking who?
Fuck of that. Who said I was worth saving? There was nothing I could do back there. I was panicking so much. And look at me. All I got were some scratches. Even Fran had to be brought here and undergo surgery.
Lucky bitch.
It must be sick. I'm just an incompetent, lucky son of a bitch.
Whoa.
I mean,
Raymond.
Reen.
Reen.
You know it's not your fault, man.
Raymond.
Why don't you take a break, Raymond? His condition is stable, and we're in the middle of our rounds. We'd notice if anything changes. You won't be able to help him if you keep running yourself ragged, you know?
it's so hard sitting here on what's clearly supposed to be an end table.
Sorry. The inspector's wife should be coming back soon, so I can at least look after him until she gets here.
All right.
Well, take care of yourself, too, and, calm down.
We will come visit again.
Yeah, I think he'd like that.
Get back
Both
to
his
work,
lungs
all of
were
you.
non-lethally destroyed by grenade fragments.
They say he'll never walk again.
Go into Ilya's room and she's just like fucking that one villain from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the cyborg making guy who becomes like less and less of a person every time he shows up. And at the end he's like a brain in a jar.
Yeah.
Solly, can I come in?
That wasn't a yes. Sully, Reen.
You came too.
Oh yeah, no, it is Baxter Stockman.
Reen.
Isn't she so beautiful and peaceful right now? She's not even yelling. Normally when she sleeps, her hair's all messed up and she snores like a bear. I've never seen her like this. It's like she's dead.
She's dead. Yeah.
Is it even really Ilya Platier?
Gets up, adjusts her hair. It's fucking Maribel. What are you all doing here? How is she?
She suffered
Dad.
several fractures, including her spine. She was also suffering from internal bleeding. Thankfully, her surgeries were successful. However, she's shown no signs of coming out of her coma. That's why she remains on life support.
Ugh, that's terrible.
Damn.
God, she just let me die if that happens to me.
They said that even if she wakes up, the odds of her making a full recovery are slim to none. Just imagine it. Ilya will never be able to stand on stage again. She's gonna be intolerable if she wakes up. And it's all because she protected me. That never should have... She never should have.
God, it's hardly worth being alive at that point. Reen.
Get out of here.
Chucks her out the window.
It's okay. Everything's going to be alright. No one knows Ilya better than I do.
Are you friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It hasn't really come up much, but yeah, no, that's how Ilya knew Lloyd originally, was because she and Cecile are friends.
Okay.
No matter what happens, she isn't the type of person to give up. She's never going to stop looking ahead.
Literally, her spine cannot bend anymore.
That's who Ilya Platier is.
But...
She's right. Ilya wouldn't be able to be the kind of performer that she is if she wasn't like that. I was about to say she wouldn't be the kind of bitch she is if she was gonna go down like that.
You know what? Well said, yeah. It's never enough for Ilya. In the time we've known her, she's always been striving for new heights. I'm sure one day she'll be able to turn her neck again.
As long as there is a stage to come back to, Ilya will stop at nothing to be on it. It may sound absurd, but I have no doubt about it.
Hell yeah. Put some faith in Idios and Ilya. Got your own thing to do.
Besides, if Ilya were awake, she'd be telling you not to miss practice so much. Give her all the more reason to catch up to you when she wakes up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm here too!
I barely know this woman. When she sees how far you and all the others have come, she's going to do everything she can to join all of you. Okay, get off of me, guys. Thanks, that makes me feel a little better. I know you're right. The rest of us should all be pulling together right now. But, Risha, she's nowhere to be found. Say, could you guys maybe help me find her? I don't get what happened last night, but Risha is still one of us. And I think Ilya would have another reason to wake up if she came back too.
Also, we're fucked if we don't get her back.
Yeah, no shit. Of course. Consider it a formal request of the SSS. We're going to find Risha personally. And kick her ass.
Thank you, everyone. I think Sully feels a little better now. You even encouraged me a little. Encouraged me to take a break.
Green.
Her condition is just as bad as I feared after I heard what happened.
Really? I feared a lot worse, frankly.
Maybe
I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried about her every hour of the day. But even so, this is Ilya we're talking about. I believe in her. And knowing her, the more people believe in her, the more she'll feed off of that.
Damn straight.
That does sound like her.
Still, if Sully is right, then bringing back Risha is going to be just as important as anything. Do you think we can find her, Lloyd?
Honestly, I don't know. She's really gone into hiding. Finding her will be easier said than done.
You're probably right. On that note, we don't know whether the missing Heiyue members are even still in the state.
If they hightailed it out of here, it's possible she went back to Calvard. Still, I don't want to let What the fuck?
What's that one?
Soldier?
Soldier.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You're really reaching there, Randy. I don't know if Sully
Soldier?
needed a nickname. Have you two ever exchanged words? Still, I don't want to let Soldier down while she's counting on us.
Well, knowing Randy, someone was probably like, Sully is even shaping up to be more of a woman than we thought. And Randy will be like, yeah, I wouldn't mind looking at those tits in a couple years, eh, baby?
I feel like that is something that was probably said.
Yeah, me neither.
We should keep our ears to the ground for clues about where Heiyue went.
I will search for hints on the Orbital net.
That's more than we could ask for. I'm heading back to the nurse's station for my break. What are you all going to do now, Lloyd?
We're gonna take a break.
Well, we still have some work to do, so I guess we're saying bye for now.
I don't understand.
Wazy hears this fucking like break shit over and over again and kind of looks at Lloyd and is like, I see it runs in the family. Okay.
Thanks
Thanks,
for playing
Cecile.
God again, Cecile. Sorry, my
pleasure.
internet just shit the bed.
I know Crossbell has seen better days, but that's all the more reason we need to do our best. But remember not to overdo it, okay?
We'll try.
Thank you as always.
End cutscene.
We'll do more than try. Now's the time to make a stand.
You're absolutely right. It's the only way we're going to put smiles back on people's faces and help them heal their physical and psychological wounds. Make a stand.
Oh man, is Noelle gonna do something?
I
No.
wonder, can we... Oh, Jizuku's not here.
Time to have a cutscene about it. That's strange. I wonder where Shizuku is.
Maybe she's out for a walk.
We did not cross paths with her on our way here.
Thanks, Tio.
Well, no harm in going to look for the kiddo.
Is this the
I
next
have to
main
assume-
thing? Maybe?
Sounds like a side thing. If it's like, well, no harm in looking for her in case she gives us an item.
Or a book.
Maybe. Yeah, I was checking real quick.
Here's a book I can't read.
Maybe she's back at the grave. Oh, there she is. She was on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Shizuku. Out for a walk?
Oh, it's the SSS. Are you here to visit someone today?
Yeah, we came to see Fran. We also had the chance to see a police inspector and Ilya.
Oh, Cecile told me about what happened to your sister. I can't imagine how scary that attack in the city was. Cecile and the doctors have been so busy helping everyone.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Lloyd cracking open a cold one. Whatever.
By the way, Shizuku, has your father been by to visit lately?
No, he hasn't come once since what happened in the city. He did call, but it sounded like he's really busy with work too.
That is not surprising. Have you been lonely, Shizuku?
No, I'm fine. A lot of people died, apparently, allegedly. There are still more here who were injured. It'd be selfish of me to expect all of his attention right now.
Even though it was off screen, I'm happy they at least are claiming that people died and not, wow, what a spectacular terrorist attack. Good thing there were only injuries, just like in that train derailment.
I think
like
this
that.
sucks even more because they're trying to have their cake and eat it too.
I guess, yeah.
It's like that one, the original dub of Dragon Ball Z, where the Saiyans show up and blow up an entire town, and like off screen, someone goes, "It's a good thing it was Sunday and everyone was all out of town."
I wish there was something I could do too, like cheer up Fran and the other patients. But with my eyes like this, I feel so useless. I hate it.
What are you talking about? You're already doing plenty.
He's right. The fact that you haven't given up against your own condition is inspiring to everyone around you, the SSS included.
We promise you that.
You say so. I think what you all do makes you much braver.
God, yeah.
Okay, you didn't
Yeah, braver, but like you're still pretty good.
Cool, thanks. I'll keep cheering you on, okay, asshole?
I mean, are you kidding? All you've done is sit in a bed.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a certain bravery to just to living life with that condition, but like compared to what we do, God.
I mean, you're not even
Not
a
even
blip.
close. Not even close.
And then
I fought a gorilla that tried to flip over a bus.
What?
Yeah. Do you ever do that, Shizuku?
Once.
You little what? Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And I no, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna call you out, guys. You're probably gonna hate me for this, but like,
I think this little
you're
bitch is a
full of
liar.
shit. I think
fucking
you're a
lying.
liar, Shizuku. I think you're a fucking liar.
Tell you what, I'm gonna call you out. I bet you're bluffing, and if let's bet, your eyes are mine. I'll give you my eyes if you're telling the truth.
Special support section. Lloyd Banning speaking.
Probably Yona.
I'm gonna guess Yona.
hey, what's up? Where you guys at right now?
Would a little courtesy kill you for once? Couldn't you have at least said who it was calling first? We're at St. Ursula Hospital. Is something wrong, Yona?
Am I wrong, or didn't you get back to doing SSS stuff today? I was thinking of putting in a little request for you.
My toilet is clogged.
Where did you hear that? You better not have been sneaking off into the police database again. And we're busy with real work anyway, so...
Swayze cracks, just bursts out laughing in the background.
What's that?
What, visiting people
Who
at a
was it that
hospital?
bailed you out when you were looking for those missing bracers? You owe me one, and you know it.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Fine. We'll hear you out, but don't think that means we aren't going to do anything. You ask us to.
Wait,
Wow.
hang on. What?
Great read. Should
Great.
we do it in person?
Wow, great read. Read.
Read. Should we do it in person?
yeah, meet me in front of the lighthouse in the harbor district. I'll be waiting.
I want to go on my first date with a boy.
Lighthouse? Why there of all places? It's even outside.
His farts will just waft away immediately.
Oh, shut up. It's supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, just hurry it up.
Am I roboting?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Wait. You've got to be kidding me.
I take it Yona wants some kind of favor from us? How come sometimes we can hear what's going on the Enigma, and other times we have to ask about the conversation we just heard?
How'd you know? And I'm gonna do it anyway.
I assume it's but like he said Yona's name, so I assume Tio was just like, oh, Yona called. He probably wants something. You're right. That is a weird place.
There's nothing really over there, right? Especially now that the Hayway building is gone.
He had a point about helping us when we were searching for Lynn and Aeolia. Let's hear him out. It's not too unreasonable. It would be nice to return the favor. But why don't we head there once we're done taking our break?
Sounds good to me. I think I feel like I'm roboting super hard because everyone else is roboting for me.
Maybe just try rejoining. You sound fine to us.
Mhm.
Interesting.
He was the one who decided to cash in his favor while we are at work. I say it is fine if we make him wait for a little while longer.
You got a point.
I'm still not over the fact that Tio's voice is just Velvet, and I didn't realize until like this month somehow. I was talking about it to Jay, and I was like, I think the difference is that, God, for lack of a better word, Velvet's voice is the same, but like a little saucier. Like
Tio is very neutral and is a robot baby. Velvet kind of... I don't know what Velvet's problem is.
I don't know what her deal is.
Go in here real quick, just to do a little side quest. There are some missing medical supplies. Talk to these guys.
oh my God, there's missing medical supplies.
Holy fuck!
The medical supplies are fucking missing.
It's Jay was like, yeah, no, she does sound a little flirty. I was like, it's funny because she doesn't flirt with anyone. It would be more likely to hear Velvet flirting with a mushroom than a person. Yeah. Wow, I've got a chance.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to 10 Grand Gate. Normally I would have done this off screen, but there was a mandatory event. There he is! Whoever it is! Oh, it's this guy! The guy that was... Yeah, this is the third part of a quest where you guys didn't see the first two parts. This is the guy who tried to basically Scooby-Doo scam Armorica Village.
That means I get to voice him. Oh, that he looks like that. Ew! We don't have to read it if you don't.
Anyway, yeah.
You've got quite the imagination, boy.
Boy, you've done well to make it this far, boy. Anyway, we're gonna beat the shit out. Oh, whoa!
Hey!
Lloyd, let's chase him in the car. Finally, I get to do something. Excuse me.
Oh my God, he's throwing fucking grenades at us.
No, we might
We
get
gotta watch
goiters.
out. We're gonna get put in a coma. Not good. Those grenades are blah.
Grenade!
No, step on it. No.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, Allstate can cover that.
A lightning bolt.
A lightning bolt!
A lightning bolt.
Ugh.
Oh shit.
Is he gonna unload a truck full of dogs on us? A truck full of cats!
Ah shit.
Absolutely correct.
I thought he was like gonna fucking go demon mode or something.
Yeah.
That's right. Nowadays, they'll let anyone do this.
I'll take the medicine myself.
It cured my bad eyesight. Just gonna...
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
What's your favorite letter,
It's
Tio?
a little bigger than this. That's fine. Walk onto my. Okay, well the other ones.
At least the other ones did.
Oh, okay. Here he comes.
Oh, there he goes. He just wanted to wait a turn. Wow, get fucked.
Ugh. Anyway, we'll beat the shit out of this guy. Oh, try to shoot through our fucking giant lance to defeat him. Anyway, I'm here. Oh, are we having an actual conversation? I thought that was all it was gonna be.
The ones we met?
The lance that hit the truck came from...
Aryan Road, the Steel Maiden. That was your name, yes. Why? What reason do you have to help us?
I don't give it. What reason does any member of Ouroboros need to do anything? Pay it no mind. I simply do not condone the actions of a man such as him. At times, mankind will commit unscrupulous deeds to survive a world at war. However, it is uncouth to take advantage of goodwill intended to help the injured. There is no dignity in such actions. I cannot abide by such vulgar behavior.
You're in Ouroboros!
Tee-hee, later, fuckers.
Are you saying you helped us stop Menace because it was the right thing to do?
Wow. That's a rather noble card to play, coming from someone who's in a sketchy secret society.
You may perceive it as you wish. I mean, the writers don't give a shit, so why should I? Farewell, we shall meet again, as we usually do. Anyway.
It's easier to pretend I'm a good character than Lecter. Also,
Yes.
man, I know it's not like... I'm sure her full art looks fine, but the way they chop off the top of her little antennas on her helmet looks like they just straight up only drew one of them.
She's gone.
Did she come all the way out here just... Yeah, probably. I don't get
cares?
Ouroboros, man.
No one does.
No one does, Randy.
What is for certain is that we cannot relax our guards, our CGFs. we never know when members of the society may be nearby.
That's true. Guess they aren't called snakes for nothing.
Thank goodness Tangrim Gate was empty and very
Anyway,
easy
we
to
arrest
go
this guy.
through.
All right.
What?
That's the only...
What a satisfying
What a
conclusion!
satisfying conclusion. That's the only hidden side quest, so we'll just move right on. Let's go meet with Yona, see what he wants. I don't remember.
It's me, Yona.
Just gonna real quick have a power nap, get our HP back. It's the next best thing after sewer water.
Where the hell are they?
I'm dying! I should have told them I had super cancer.
My anus is bleeding.
My anus is bleeding.
I should have told them the lighthouse fell over and is crushing me. I'd be dead if that were allowed.
You're late. What took you so long? Well, whatever. Let's go already.
I like this kid.
Wait a second. What's going on?
You stop jumping ahead, you damn brat.
All right. I guess I haven't actually told you what we're doing. I guess I was kind of hoping you could take me to a terminal room in the Geofront.
A terminal in the Geofront?
You mean that one that was set on fire?
Nah, it's Terminal 8 in the B sector. The one I want to go to is Terminal 4 in the C sector. Man, I can't wait. Working on the branches terminals is the worst.
Have you learned nothing, Yona?
The new basic orbital network laws have already gotten into effect. You know, that means we can't allow you to illegally commandeer a terminal, don't you?
Just the opposite. That means we should be stopping you, if anything.
Wait, I'm trying to tell you that there's nothing illegal about it. Did you forget that I'm still currently a Foundation engineer? That means I'm one of the only people who's authorized to use the Geofront's terminals.
Is that true, Tio?
No, punts him in the water.
He is authorized to access the terminals, but I would still classify it as a gray area. Which goes to show that the orbital net law still has areas it can improve.
That still doesn't mean we have to accept his request.
You're right. Even if it's a gray area, what would it say about us if we helped?
What the hell? You guys need to loosen up. What about those society weirdos? They already messed around on the net a bunch already, right? Already. Ready already. I thought I misread the line, but no, the word is just in there twice. Where's that guarantee that they aren't exploiting the network right now?
Yeah, but
You have to admit that he has a point. Swayze just wants to do things.
Chief's been worried about it too, but doesn't have the time to check. He asked me to look into it since I'm used to working solo. You should be thanking me, so quit holding out.
Only this little dude was as good at escorting himself as he is at running his mouth.
Exporting
Exporting himself as a JPEG and turning the resolution.
Export on me.
that's what I'm trying to get you guys to do. I want you to export me to the geofront.
Yes, but if the chief is worried about it, then there is cause for concern. There is that fool character, as well as Professor Novardis. Oh, did we get his name? I didn't even remember. They truly do have more technological power than even the Foundation.
Fine, we'll help. But just to be clear, we will not overlook any hacking that can be construed as illegal. Understood?
Yeah, okay.
And we're not doing this so that you can live down there. You'll still be sleeping in your own bed. Those are the conditions.
Give me a break already, will you? Why should Jonas Sacred have to interact with the real world?
Lloyd Scare!
Lloyd has learned how to be strict when it comes to boundaries, hasn't he?
Sorry, I'm sending that to Jay. You can just skip this line, who cares?
It is still a fair deal. You should take it. Fine, I got it, okay? It's a deal. Just hurry up and take me down there already. I'm going to pull my hair out if I have to use those Orcus Tower terminals for even another day.
He folded pretty easily, don't you think?
Let's kill him.
I guess he could still use more discipline.
Get off my case. So, are you guys ready to go to the C sector? Pretty sure there's gonna be monsters down there, just like every other sector.
Good point. Never mind. We're not going.
Good point. We should fucking do something about that.
Sweet, let's hurry up and head inside.
Inside?
What do you mean?
What do you
Lighthouse,
mean? What
duh.
do you mean?
Didn't you ever play Diddy Kong Racing? The entrance to the C sector is right here. Did you guys not know that?
It is?
Watch and learn.
It literally says geofront construction work, guys.
So there was an entrance here where it says construction work on
You mean to tell me that tape isn't real?
Whose idea was it to hide something like that in plain sight?
Whatever, let's just head in already.
I don't want to answer that.
How did they get... What's Occupy...
I'm here, yeah,
I'm
if I die.
Gonna ruin your game.
Listen, I'm volatile. If I take lethal damage, all the farts contained within me will explode.
I'm like Wario in Smash. And I've
or
been
like a
saving
bomb
up
in Final Fantasy.
I've been saving up my B move for 12 years.
Every time I get hit, I grow fuller and fuller with fart.
I hate you, Yona.
So much.
I can't stand being...
That hurts. Grows larger.
Checking my map real quick.
Every time you say something mean to me, I inflate.
Oh no, I'm getting so big.
I'm crying.
Hey, Nipponichi Software of America, do you want to sponsor this stream?
God, oh, yeah, did you hear anything back about that, by the way?
They don't seem interested in an I keep like soft pitching and edit. Who cares? We don't need to read
Whatever,
this.
alright, yeah. Anyway.
I keep soft pitching an edited stream of these, but I kind of have a feeling nothing's gonna come of it, but mostly because I don't have any good ideas for a video.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
Ironwood kimono.
Yona, why don't you just stand back with Wazy and Noel? I don't want to.
I do like the Geofront theme in this game. I like all the Geofront themes, but
Yeah, they're usually pretty good.
the Cold Steel 3 one's probably my favorite, actually.
I liked the boppy one from Cold Steel 2, which I think was just probably the original.
Yeah, Cold Steel 2, the little, the second of 3 endings, used the original, like, Trails from Zero one, which was good.
Oh, shit. My fucking microphone almost fell over.
Oh, it's Yona's turn now. Whoa!
Check out my S-Craft! Grows bigger.
No. Every turn I occupy an additional space on the board.
If you stand behind me, you get poisoned.
If we let him die down here, no one will find him.
No one will ever know. It'd be our secret.
You're right, because my body will pop open and burst forth with gases.
Spreading my spores.
Wait,
Wait, you too?
what are these?
I think they're little volcano lambs.
Hey guys, you got the 5 new monsters for the Geofront? Oh,
yeah.
today? Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We've got this one. That's a bee. Yeah.
If you
We've
recolor
got
this segment, though, it looks like a robot bee.
we've got this
Then
one. That's
a
okay. That's a
robot.
robot. That one's okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lead with this, which is the one I actually designed, and then not sure why you phrased it like that, but go on. Yeah. And then let me just. Can I see your sketches for the others? I think it would be better for me to draw it right now, just to capture the beauty. That's a triangle. Pink liquid.
Ink liquid, that's the monster we just fought.
Hey, you kids aren't allowed over there.
Where's the cops?
Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else.
Boy, I'm glad the Geofront does that.
Hey guys, it's me, here on another episode of Boundary Break.
Today's episode, what the fuck is the Geofront's problem? Yes, standard sewer equipment, the sanitation laser, and soul injection.
Oh, they just like me.
It's tough because you need to kill Yona to get all the like DP possible without dying, but like each hit he gets larger.
Yeah.
So you need to kill him in like one strike.
Yeah, after the third hit, he actually just occupies half of the map.
Let's see, Sepith, 100, okay. This way?
Wow, it's the Geofront.
Looks like
Oh,
this
is it?
sector has
Yeah.
mechanical monster.
It wasn't me! Ah!
I have a question. Why didn't we enter from there? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I just don't understand the Geofront. Like, they never even claim it's for anything.
They kind of hint that it's for something.
That's, you know,
But
that's not
good
enough.
Yeah. I think in Cold Steel 4, they pretty much confirm what it's for, but
Yeah?
yeah.
Is it a spoiler somehow?
No, it just ties in with like the dragon lines and the fucking ley lines and stuff like that.
Amazing opponents! Visible now! God, those look bad. With their stop motion frame by frame fire animation.
Shut up! I made them all very quickly.
You had a week. Yeah, but I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that. I had 5 minutes to sketch them out.
Oh, fuckers, they're targeting Yona with their art. Assholes. They know.
I'm terribly flammable.
Just hit them. Thanks, I guess.
Will this kill?
No, it's Ellie. Sent.
Hey, you found my quartz.
That's my master quartz.
We need to get this guy out of here.
Oh, that lights you on fire,
Oh,
apparently.
that is. So there's probably treasure on the other side.
Probably, yeah.
And if there isn't, then fuck you, Trails.
Yeah. There's probably a way to turn it off. Let's go this way first.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's still like 500 degree metal.
I mean, it's the same principle as why you can walk around fine in a volcano as long as you don't touch the lava.
be popping around my kitchen making burgers, so I'm gonna mute for a second. If
Okay.
Theo says anything,
Fucker.
for me.
Fuck it, I'm making burgers. Yeah, somebody asked earlier if we had played the other Trails games, and yes, the answer is yes.
Most of them, yes.
Most of them. We
I
haven't
have.
played.
So I've played. The ones I haven't played are Sky Third, and the. Well,
Anything newer
Reverie's
than
not out
Cold
in
Steel
English
4,
yet, so I guess I
yeah.
played all of them other than Sky Third.
Yeah, same. I mean, and when I say same, I mean I have watched Aram play the ones that I haven't.
You are aware of the events of all of them.
I have played all of the Cold Steel games.
Jello has played slightly less than us. He hasn't played this game, nor has Austin. And Jello didn't play Cold Steel 4 because he was so fucking sick, which I don't blame him for.
Sad you haven't played Kuro, the only good one. Look, it's not out. There's nothing I can do about it.
Also, I don't think it's the only good one.
Yeah,
But
Trails,
it's the
Trails
first.
in the Sky is good stuff. For the most part.
Ah!
Oh, and then there's a boss, or a monster inside.
That's how they get you.
Also, if it took them, 8 odd games to get to the only good one, then that's not my fault. That's on them. That said, I like. There are a lot of aspects about Cold Steel that I like.
Yeah, no, Cold Steel's game. Well, fine. Who gives a shit? That's very. God. Can't believe they're gonna fucking do me like that. That's so fucking obnoxious.
I'm more surprised that it only took one hit to fucking take him down.
Yeah, he's got no health apparently. Ugh. I wonder if Tio's S-Craft even protects him, or if he's not actually a party member. Can I get you?
No, I don't think you can get that. Hey, let me get closer while they get ready to cast arts.
Oh, that worked, I guess. Guess I should have just done that the first time. Oh, Juggler. Isn't
Oh,
that
Master
one
Quartz.
that's really funny in Cold Steel? Like Crew's Master
It's
Quartz?
one of them that's very funny in Cold Steel.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty much the same here, except it's Earth Element. But, yeah, I think I'm fine with the ones that I'm using. Oh, is this a, oh, I guess this will, probably turn off the one that I, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Thank God we turned that off. It's very hard to heal in this game.
Yeah. Speaking of healing.
That was pretty difficult. Had to do several menus. Oh, that was pretty difficult. Had to drink sewer water.
Slurp, slurp.
Let's see. Take this. What's this gonna be? Ah! There it is! Phew! No monsters, I'm sure. What were Yona. Yona. Shut up! Haha. Suck a dick. Yona. Yona. Shut up! Shut up! Yona. Shut up! Oh fuck! Holy!
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa, what is that thing? What's the deal with the magnets? I
Whoa,
can't
that
think
thing
of
looks
any
goofy.
use
That
for
looks goofy as hell.
I'm a goofy goober.
No, I think it is the goofiest goober.
Not only do- careful, I got
Shut
two magnets. Two magnets with the poles clearly labeled. I'm Louis Armstrong.
What the hell?
Impossible. Louis Armstrong.
Did it? What?
I see hair of green and TO2. I like to beep. I beep and boop.
Anyway, fuck this. I'm gonna fight it. I'm glad they took Yona away for this, so I don't have to worry about his lame ass getting killed instantly. Woo!
All right. Ooh, actually, some dangerous abilities there. You should heal them. Yeah.
Easy.
Ow! I wonder if my burgers will be done by this fight. They've been sitting in my fridge, but I'm cooking them tonight. I got mustard and
Oh shit.
sup.
I couldn't think of a one-syllable topping.
Mustard and apostrophe sup.
Sup? You know, like cat sup.
We you missed it earlier when we were at the pre-stream. We saw more cursed ice cream. This one was Grey Poupon flavored.
I don't actually really know what that is.
Mustard.
so-
Yeah,
Oh.
it's ground mustard.
No, this flavor profiles are not meant for ice cream. Oh, I could have said
Mustard and buns. And I say to myself, can't wait till they're done. Yes, I say to myself, little hamburger bun. Oh, yeah.
What is the purpose of this?
I hate this robot!
Louis Armstrong.
I don't know if I deserve this kind of treatment. Suck.
Trying to fucking clean.
I'm gonna give you the good suck. Well, hello. Ah!
Well, that was That was an
Just like how
inspired
quickly
in the
it's
moment
that
character
was.
choice. That machine.
That machine.
It wasn't anything like the ones that were illegally dumped here. It had rhythm and blues.
I need to go get my burgers. You can
It
read
had
for
the
me.
mannerisms of the burger we encountered outside the Ravash Don's burger bar back in the burger season.
That Eastern looking one, right? This dude looked like he had some upgrades that one didn't even have. Mustard and cats and sup.
And sup.
At the very least, it seemed to have a sesame bun. That's something.
Do you think that's a sign of the society's involvement?
Who cares? No use just guessing, right? Here, I watched an entire episode of Chopped about burgers. Can we please go to the terminal control room, air conditioning room?
Shutting down.
I see skies of blue. Red roses too.
I can't tell whether you're disgustingly lazy or actually fired up.
A great blessed day.
He can be a little gutsy when he wants to be.
A dark secret night. And I think to myself, what a
terminal's alright.
delicious bird. I'll stop. I don't think anyone's finding this pleasant. Oh, looks like that machine got deployed a month ago. And yeah, it was connected to the Louis Armstrong network. Says it can do it wirelessly. The admin name on record is Novartis.
Novartis? That man in the lab coat?
He's a high-ranking member of the society.
Yeah, there's definitely something off about that old dude.
I mean, he is a scientist, and so that means that I need to kick his ass.
May have released the one we just fought for fun. He seemed the type to do something like that.
It was fun.
You're not wrong.
He's likely a lot more dangerous than meets the eye or the tooth.
Good news is it looks like that was the only one he let loose.
Just sitting back down and seeing no context.
Well, good news. That was the only one he let loose.
Yona.
Yeah, so I can hang out here and not worry about a thing. Man, this is the best. We're so close to the tower that the speed is blazing, and there aren't any restrictions. Hell yeah! Long live Control Terminal 4!
You can't live here, Yona.
Someone's happy.
I think we just delivered the shut-in to his paradise.
Yona, do not forget we are sending a report to Chief Roberts.
Hmm.
If you even think about getting carried away.
Yeah. Listen, I got what I wanted. Mission over, you can go now. Ooh, is this a brand new server? Man, Crossbell's network equipment is the best.
There he goes, straight off the deep end.
Ha!
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. Let's remember to come check in with Yona every once in a while. Good point, Ellie.
Mo, are you here?
Maybe she went to the restroom or something.
Uh-oh. I cannot
Oh.
be heard.
There you are.
Oh, there you are.
You're really quiet.
Weird. I was speaking. I was wondering why you guys were speaking over
Okay,
me. I was very
I'm sorry.
confused for a
Oh,
You were in the
I'm
middle of
sorry.
selling the line. I'm just like,
It's okay. I think something got disconnected.
I'm just as worried for his health being cooped up down here as I am about the society getting him.
True.
Anyway.
Pretty good burgers.
I like
wish I was
Yona's.
on
I like Yona's little theme.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Yona say there should be an elevator nearby that goes directly to the exit?
Oh, that's right. Turns around, shoots Yona as the door closes.
Oh, that's right. Bethesda designed the geofront.
Yes, that would be it over there.
You need the golden claw to open it.
That's the only puzzle they design.
This location is near the base of Orcus Tower.
Oh, snake whale? Yeah.
The lift should take us directly to the Harbor District Lighthouse exit.
Ugh, that's a relief.
Sure as
This
hell
is
wasn't digging
stupidly
the idea of
designed.
going back the long way through the heat.
Me neither. That's even.
I guess it is. You had a cheeseburger in your pocket the whole time? I'm
Oh, it's
jealous.
just a normal
this robot
burger.
made it for me before
It's
he
just a nor-
died.
It's a normal burger, but I do have pepper jack cheese. I could sprinkle it on here. I'm not gonna. Nah, it's fine.
You could kick it up a notch. Should we take the lift back to the city and close the day out, or do we have more errands to run?
Yeah, let's go.
Nah, I made these on a panini press, and if you put cheese on it, it's a bitch to clean up.
Anyway, they're not very user friendly in this game. Noelle does just take her shit with her when she leaves, so
Noelle just sitting there.
We're going
like,
to strip her down to be a little orphan waif.
We're gonna strip her back down so she has the stats of a normal CGF member.
She's gonna be dead for sure within the week.
Noelle just sitting there like, yeah, guys, I guess this is it. We're all
Give me your
side
pants.
quests. And I was like, shut up. Give me your clothes.
Oh,
Stealing her
okay.
shit.
This is where, when in chapter 2, when we were chasing the terrorists, Arios and Dudley went that way while we went the other.
Oh yeah,
that's
this
a
is
nice
where
little
G
touch.
died. Wait, I know this place. This is the gate connected to the base of Orcus Tower. G died. Like,
Oh, right, I
here.
just said that, yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah.
The corner.
Yep.
G was given the wall right here.
Oh, okay. I thought that's the way they wanted me to go.
Maybe up.
Hang on.
Or I guess it
Oh,
would be
okay, let's
east.
return to the C sector for now. Okay, I guess I misunderstood the conversation that they had right after that scene.
How could you get lost in the geofront? It's so geofront.
Sure is Geofront in here. Ah, okay, I was supposed to go through there.
Chugga 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 chugga.
It's easy to get lost in a front that's full of G. And by that I mean the terrorist. There is his body.
Fuck.
God, how does that not just look like the most suspicious thing ever? Oh, looks like the day's over.
Yeah, all that's left to do is have that dinner.
And then
Right.
you vanished.
My last dinner with the CGF.
No,
No, we're the
the
special
SSS,
support
how dare
section.
you?
Oh.
Hey,
yeah.
a fishing spot.
Everyone, thanks for everything you've done for me. I don't know how I'll ever repay you, even though you just took my shoes.
Even
I,
stole my shoes.
I didn't. I know we didn't get to be teammates for very long, but I learned a lot, and I couldn't be more grateful, even as you take the jacket off my shoulders.
Come on, Noelle. We're the ones who are in your debt here.
Speaking of
Come
which,
on, Noelle.
speaking of which, crack
Give me your
open that
gun.
wallet. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
How much
What'd
mirroring
you,
you got?
You got
money
anything
you
under
got?
that hat? You stash any weed under there or anything?
No.
What are you gonna do? Fight all 5 of us off? I don't think so.
we
Yeah.
unequipped your master quartz.
Oh. These last 3 months have flown by, haven't they?
What are you gonna do? Fight all 5 of us? We unequipped your master quartz. Cause yeah, that's the deciding factor in
Yeah.
that combat.
For sure.
Only 2 for me, unfortunately. I'm sorry I wasn't able to figure out what your personality was.
Me neither.
Come
I
on,
never
Noelle.
figured it
You're
out
making
myself.
misty-eyed. The place isn't gonna be the same without you. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, there will be one more chair.
No. You guys, it's hard enough as it is. Who's
Since
even
I'm
gonna
now
drive?
since I'm now
when
stripped down to my underwear and penniless.
Throw her in the ocean. This is a lake. You heard me.
Wait. I mean, there's still unfinished business. Those cryptids and blue flowers and who's gonna drive?
Nope,
the
you already
car?
turned in your resignation. Give me your clothes.
Here's my hat. I'm really sorry to leave you all like this. I wanted to see it through to the end, but
Your sister is mine now.
oh.
Think of it like this. When we wake up tomorrow, our positions will be different. We'll still be working for the good of Crossbell, right? That should soothe your bleeding patriot heart, even if it is a bit strange coming from me.
Lazy. That's really nice.
Your soon-to-be bleeding CGF heart.
I'm surprised it's not already bleeding. I absolutely, no joke, read that as, shit, I hope you don't forget about it. I mean, aren't you expected to have a bright and promising future? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, no.
Oh, well, I mean...
You'd be better off coming back into our lovely arms, if you ask me. Why waste away at a dead end like the CGF? Lacey is actually her friend and is genuinely giving her advice.
Like, good advice. I gave you too much credit. Some things never change.
His jackassery aside, he ain't totally wrong. Commander wouldn't have approved your transfer if you weren't a good fit here.
No, for real though, Noel. Like, stop doing this bit. You're not really going to the CGF, are you?
I mean, that's right. We'd love to work with you again.
I mean, if you want to save some time, we can just drive you straight to the graveyard.
If we want to save some time, we can all drive over to the CGF there and kill them ourselves, and then, no more CGF. Yes,
Now, Randy, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know if we drive over there, we'll find it smoking and in ruins. We won't have to lift a finger.
We'll just take you to the hospital and put you in a coma now.
Would you guys do that for me?
That's so nice. My good friends at the SSS always looking out for me. That's right. We'd love to work with you again if we get to work with you again. And you'll always have a home here, Noel, except when we put another party member in your room. And even if things don't work out that way, we can still be friends and meet up on our days off, right? Right?
We are going to replace you with Risha the moment we find her.
Oh, Risha, that's a good pick. I was thinking maybe we could replace her with the lawyer.
Are you going to give her my shoes?
Check out my master quartz bear.
I am still not old enough yet, so you need to teach me how to drive, so there's no reason we'll need you. I'll be waiting.
This is like when they make you train your replacement after you give your 2 weeks notice.
Oh, Tio, I'd love to teach you how to drive.
Thank you, Noel.
Oh my god, you learned her name.
Between your driving, your skills, and the clothes that we just took from you, you've been an invaluable member of the SSS.
I love, oh my god, you learned her name, because it's like the culmination of a running joke that we just didn't bother to do. That we said we were going to do and then didn't, but then we're going to pay it off anyway, as if we did.
Above all...
Hey, come on. Isn't that in the spirit of this franchise?
Yeah, character arc that didn't happen. A running joke and it didn't happen.
But above all, you're Alright, let's go.
No, you know what? I'm ending the scene there.
This is the rudest.
It feels right, though.
I don't know what that really got.
It's fine, because all we actually missed was them doing a stupid Reen moment with Lloyd and Noel, so that was a much better end to the scene, to be honest.
It really is.
That was, not only was that such a genuine, like, oh fuck, I got a burp from Austin, but then just like it was like somehow equally in character of like, ugh, gross, whatever. See,
All right. Yeah, I'm done.
And like this whole time, Mo is trying to like play her, being really polite, like, oh, thank you guys. And like that has to be the straw that breaks the camel's.
She's like, fuck these guys. They made me take off my shoes. They just robbed me on a dog.
What do you need shoes for? As far as I'm concerned, you're a vehicle.
Hey, what time is it? Wait, it's already morning? Oh, fuck. I'm starving.
What were that pizzeria's hours again?
Morning is probably your worst shot, Yona.
Didn't they say they were adding Orbital Network ordering too? Can I Grubhub it? I think I'll check up on that. Huh?
Did
this junk mail?
Did this motherfucker seriously have me deliver this pizza into the Geofront?
No way.
And then he doesn't tip.
Structure data? Nah, it's even more complicated than that. Huh?
This is yeah.
What
This is
the?
bullshit. I had to equip my quartzes to deliver this guy a pizza.
What the hell?
Whoa!
Ooh.
Yona has been found dead in Miami.
Holy shit.
Oof.
Oh my god, Austin, that fucked me.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So we're declaring independence.
Okay. A
All
bold
right,
move.
Mayor.
Damn.
I mean, King.
Damn.
Chloe was like, all right, sure. Chloe was like, oh, okay. Yikes.
Yikes.
Should we be reading
Wow,
this?
yeah. And we're freezing all assets of other countries held in Crossbell,
Ooh.
too.
Oh, what a big dick move.
That is a big dick move.
Okay.
Hey guys, bomb us, please.
He came out fucking swinging.
Dieter, what is your end game, my man?
I'm trying to. If I can't have this city, nobody will get a city.
You
Things have gotten pretty serious.
Right. I wasn't expecting it to progress so quickly. I tried contacting Uncle to ask about it, but I haven't been able to reach him. Because this is clearly a decision someone makes while fucking freebasing off cocaine.
Daddy has earned his. Can you say Daddy has earned his absinthe in Dieter's voice?
Ah, Daddy has earned his absinthe.
Thank you.
Chief Sergei departed for headquarters this morning and has not returned either. Is he investigating that new defense force?
Yeah. That came as a total shock. Not only for us, but probably the top brass, too.
The hell do you mean? Wouldn't it be strange if they didn't hear about it? What about Noel, Muriel, and the rest of them?
The CGF also cannot be contacted.
They're
They dropped
assumed
all their
dead.
phones. I suspect they are receiving a large volume of calls, so they are remaining silent.
You guys don't have like a private line?
I cannot blame them for that. However, freezing all assets. It's no wonder why Ereboni and Calvard can't remain silent.
I'm sure they're prepared to use force. I can only imagine how tense things are at the borders right now.
I'm a baby.
Sorry,
Does anyone care?
did we scare you?
Can you guys explain to me what's going on? Oh, sure. Imagine you're at the playground with some friends, and your weakest, shittiest, easiest to beat up friend is the one who holds all your snacks.
Uh-huh.
And suddenly he decides that all the snacks are his.
Uh-huh.
And now everyone is deciding who's going to beat the shit out of him first.
Everybody should take a turn.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and
Let's
that's
call
exactly what's
Ereboni.
gonna happen.
Oh, I understand.
So that weak, shitty little guy is our city right now.
Uh-huh. But now imagine, here's the trick though. If one of the other kids beats up the shitty guy, they get all the snacks. So they have to make sure they beat the shit out of him equally. And hypothetically, if they all want to beat him up so much, it'll be like a bunch of people simultaneously trying to get through a door, and they'll all get stuck, preventing war. That's the only way we could get out of this.
Consider for a moment that one of the kids also has an orbital cannon trained directly on the city at all times.
Lloyd, hang on. I don't actually. What part of this metaphor relates to Crossbell? You don't know about the giant nuke aimed at us? What?
What? No one's ever talked about that. Looks at the camera.
I understand how serious what's happening is. I've been wondering though, where's Wazy? I haven't seen him all morning.
There's just a little note and it says, I don't know about you guys. I'm out. This place is fucked.
Ditching town. Peace. It was real lazy.
If you trust the CGF to protect your borders, that's survival of the fittest.
You have a Darwin Award with your name on it.
Now that you mention it.
I saw him. He had minor business to attend to and left with all of his belongings. I believe it was moments after the chief left.
With a little bit.
Really?
How irresponsible of him to disappear at a time like this.
Speaking as someone who has ditched town, I have my ditched town senses are tingling.
Wonder who it is.
Can you imagine if Osborne walked in?
Hello.
Yes. Who is it?
Section.
Thank goodness, you're home. I don't know who this is. Oh, okay. It's me, Cecile. I'm on a break. I'm coming to visit you.
Cecile?
Oh my god, is Ilya dead?
Oh,
Cecile's here?
I forgot how adorable Cecile's off-work outfit is.
Cecile's really cute.
Is everything okay, Cecile?
No.
Pretty rare for you to drop by here.
She's such a Jello girl. She's such a Jello girl.
I apologize for visiting out of the blue. Arios hasn't come here, has he?
Arios?
No, not at all. Is something wrong?
Thing is, he came to the hospital last night and took Shizuku with him.
Good call.
He filled out the paperwork to have her immediately discharged.
Yeah.
What?
He did? I mean, yeah.
He's a bracer, man. He can find work anywhere.
Yeah.
He's getting his kid out. Shizuku.
I went to the Bracer Guild to figure out why, but not even Michelle had an answer. I thought it might be a long shot, but I decided to come here and ask just in case.
So that's why.
The hell's gotten into him all of a sudden?
In fact, the fact that it happened late at night makes it even more suspicious.
Guys.
Hey guys, it's Wazy. Later, losers. Click.
I doubt it's the chief. He'd call your Enigma if he needed to get a hold of us.
Do you think it's Arios?
Why would it be?
No.
Yes, this is Crossbell Police Special Support Sec.
Oh, thank heavens you're there, Lloyd!
What?
Who am I?
I suppose someone must have left the phone on speaker mode.
You should always do that.
Oh, it's Grace!
Nice.
Grace, is that you? What's up? What's up?
Sounds like it.
Grace, what's wrong? Is everything okay?
What are you, an idiot? Of course not. Something's big time wrong.
I had to tell you right away. Big Time Wrong, my favorite Nickelodeon show boy band.
Oh yeah, like my favorite Jonas Brothers, Rodney, Pliny, and Godfrey.
We just got some unbelievable news from Orcus Tower. Dieter Croy has just become the first president of the independent state of Crossbell.
What? Did we not assume that this was happening?
Yeah, no. Did you?
The first
I was
president.
I was gonna ask if you read the newspaper, but you write it, so.
He's been named the president. What else would he be named? We just declare ourselves independent.
He's not. He can't be the mayor of a country.
What the hell are you talking? Is this some kind of joke?
I thought it was a joke too at first. And then a soldier wearing a white uniform delivered the news. He said he was a part of the newly formed defense force.
Really?
Soldier? Wait, you can't mean...
Yep, he's probably a CGF guardsman. Was, anyway. Also, don't freak out on me here, okay? But immediately after President Croy took his post, he nominated his Secretary of Defense. And it's Arios McLean.
That's what?
These are, I mean, Dieter's a lunatic, but these are good decisions.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're acting like, what?
Huh?
Then that means...
Arios.
Oh, he dead.
What?
Croy's inauguration is about to begin. They're broadcasting it via the Orbital Network, so you should watch it.
Grace, we managed to get permission to cover the speech.
Good on you.
Way to go, Reigns. I'm proud of you. Sorry, I got a speech to cover. Gotta go.
I was gonna say, it's insane she's taking the time to call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think Nacho Hangovers, has the right read on this, which is the reason it's surprising and people, there's the issue with him just declaring himself president is that the Diet and the citizens didn't vote on that. Like, it makes a certain degree of sense because he was the mayor before.
He was the guy.
Yes, but he was elected to the office of mayor, so this is essentially a change in the name of his position, which makes it unsurprising.
Also, I guess that's fair. Inky points out they didn't actually vote. The referendum was like an opinion poll, and they're going ahead and doing this, so there's a certain degree of whoa.
Okay, we did skim over the newspaper. I was assuming that was we voted and we're on board. Though, like, in fairness, they had a super majority.
Yeah. I don't know. Arios is the Secretary of Defense?
Then that means he's a leader of this new defense force?
You shouldn't be, right? What about his status as a bracer? What the hell's all this about Dieter becoming president?
I cannot imagine an S-ranked bracer stepping down to become the head of a military body. Oh, wait, this has happened before.
About 3 months ago.
I do not know, but we should watch the speech on the terminal.
On it.
I'm about to get sniped by Crow Armburst.
Well, hey!
Wow, small turnout for this press conference.
I mean, in fairness, they didn't announce it.
Oh, look at that. Fancy.
Good day, my fellow citizens. Today, I speak to you as Dieter Croix, the first president of the independent state of Crossbell.
And it's last!
Yeah. I'm sure that many of you are surprised by this sudden announcement. However, please bear with me. Right now, Crossbell is soon to come face to face with an unprecedented threat.
One that I created!
We are being cornered by a malicious force that aims to strip away our dignity and stomp on the name of justice. As I'm sure you're all aware, just days ago, these forces attempted to sink Crossbell into a pit of despair and sorrow. Some of you, the wise citizens of Crossbell, already know who I am referring to. I would like to take this moment to finally accuse these perpetrators by name. The Imperial Government of Erebonia. This is one of the malevolent forces I refer to.
Big balls.
However, they are not the only criminals responsible for our plight. The Calvardian Republican government is just as guilty. They too have been making a mockery of our peace and dignity while colluding with a known crime syndicate. For far too many years, both have each treated Crossbell as theirs to control. No matter what injustice they commit, we are forbidden from defending ourselves.
They have been injecting useless juice into our water supply and feeding it to our army.
Even to this day, they exploit us through obscenely high taxes and steal away our prosperity. And yet,
thus our liberty. Taxation is theft.
Also,
Rand Paul 24.
Also, as Crossbell's libertarian president, there should be no age of consent. The feed cuts.
And yet, the injustice does not end there. We've reached a point to where our very existence is threatened. It's well known that this land has become a war zone many times, as these two countries fought for control over us. Many would believe that strife is a thing of the past, but that could not be further from the truth.
Why would anyone believe that?
Our state has suffered through a number of inexplicable incidents over the last 70 years. Many of you recall them. Strange explosions, one of our airships mysteriously crashing. They appeared to be mere accidents, but deep down all of us knew the truth. These tragic events that made us feel powerless time and time again. All of them were caused by our enemy's petty struggle for power.
The earth is flat and I'm tired of lying about it.
I've got.
He might be right. We've seen the view from Orcus Tower.
However, when put before Idios, we are all equally as sinful. The sins we carry are those of deception and cowardice. To avenge the countless souls that have been sacrificed in the past, to avenge those who remain wounded by the enemy raid in the present, and to ensure our children grow up in a proud and peaceful future. We must discard the sins of deception and cowardice and stand proud with bravery.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure these guys are fucking shit.
This is ridiculous.
He does kind of have a point.
Peter.
It is with the intention of leading us to this bright future that I have taken office today. This is only a temporary measure to respond to the urgent threats on the horizon. I promise that the next election will be decided by popular vote as soon as we have regained our peace.
Pro-strat, pro-dictator strat, bruv.
Now, there is one other man I would like to introduce. He will play a key role in supporting the independent state of Crossbell. Everyone listening in will surely know him by name.
Fucking guy walks up to the microphone. It's just Osborne with a mustache.
Hello. I'm Arios McLean.
Without further ado, he is the man who stood his ground and defended Orcus Tower with all of his might during the raid. The former A-rank Bracer of the Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild. The Divine Blade of Wind. And now, the Commander-in-Chief of the newly established Crossbell Defense Force, Arios McLean.
Ooh.
As you have been told, I am Arios McLean. Some of you may have concern over someone as inexperienced in military command as myself taking such an important position. However, to compensate, I promise to work much harder than I did as a bracer to suppress the threats before us. I will do this as the shield that protects Crossbell, and as the sword that will slay anyone who stands in the way of our peace and justice.
I'm not sure if this is intentional or not, but I like how with the textures they're using on the street trucks, they're actually kind of blurred and improper, but on these indoor HD TVs, they look good.
Yeah,
I wonder if that was on purpose.
As many of you may know, Arios was once an excellent detective belonging to the Crossbell Police Department. Not to mention his amazing accomplishments with the guild, such as resolving a number of international incidents. With these in mind, I assure with the utmost authority that he will be the perfect man for this job.
Father, why would you?
What the
Aram is the
fuck?
only person allowed to talk during this cutscene.
Lloyd speaking. It's me. Chief, the inauguration speech. Yeah, I saw it too. Right or wrong, the CGF appears to have reassembled into the Crossbell Defense Force.
Shocker.
Police are also integrated into it. No way. Even Commander Bales.
Especially Commander Bales.
She was up there too, wasn't she? I guess she approved its formation. I don't know what'll happen now, but I'd stay away from Orcus Tower. Those Defense Force soldiers are likely to be keeping it under strict watch.
Oh no, what are we gonna do if the CGF members just see us?
Damn it! Understood. I'll call you again. Don't do anything rash. Am I clear?
So what did the chief say? You didn't put it on speakerphone.
It's about the Defense Force. Their new uniforms will make them very, very strong.
Interesting.
Of course, we dyed them with a special bright blue component. You may have heard of it. I'm gonna be honest, that I would actually be down for that as an excuse for beefing up the army.
Damn it. Sonia's going along with this too?
Considering her position, I doubt she had a say in the matter.
So, that's why Arios had Shizuku discharged from the hospital so suddenly.
Damn, I was hoping it was because he was a coward. Oh.
That makes sense. His new position would have impacted her situation.
Safer to keep her away from anyone that opposes the new setup, yeah?
Under these circumstances, I cannot dismiss the reasoning.
It's gonna be alright, Kia.
No, it's not.
I'm
Arios
gonna
was,
blow in the corner. I'm upset.
Arios was only doing what's best for Shizuku's Wait, what'd you say?
When I'm upset, I glow.
Huh.
You're the president now. I just remembered Austin in fucking at the very end of the AAI2 playthrough, just being like, guilty. I'm the judge. I can do that if you just decide to be the prosecutor. I'm the new president. I can do that if you just decide to be the president.
Yeah, I know he was. I'm still a little worried.
Reen.
Sorry, Cecile, but could we ask you to man the fort here for a bit?
Lloyd?
Lane? Who?
If it's only until the evening, then that won't be an issue. My break lasts all day. Are you going out somewhere?
Here's a gun. Yeah.
You gave her a gun?
Listen up, team.
We're fucked.
I think our best course of action is to first head for the Bracer Guild. We're gonna have to kill Michelle.
Yeah, that would be wise.
He knows too much.
That will present a good opportunity to torture him for info about Arios' circumstances.
No kidding. That came way the hell out of left field.
I understand. I'll stay here and watch the building with Kia. The situation has gotten quite dire, so please be safe out there. Don't do anything too crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks, Cecile.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
Be a good girl and stay here with Cecile, Kia.
I want a gun.
Okay, here you
I
go.
want a gun.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Every time she says, I want a gun, Tio hands her another one.
Another one.
Kia? Oh,
I'm gonna go glow.
Well, I fucked up.
Sorry, I was on break.
Kia?
takes out her 3 guns, shoots them all.
Whoa!
You're crushing me.
Kia?
Lloyd's head just explodes.
Spores.
Sure, things are looking pretty messy, but you don't need to go chasing after us.
I know.
Everything's gonna be alright, Kia. We may not know what the future has in store for Crossbell, but that won't change the fact that we'll always return to your side, Kia.
Green.
That much is for certain.
We always make it home even on the roughest days, don't we?
So sit tight. We'll be home before you know it, Kia. Ellie, Tio, Randy.
Reen. Whoa, Demily Pyro is raiding with a party of 33.
Whoa.
Hello.
You've
Thank
tripled our view count.
Ooh. Okay, be careful, everyone. You can have my gun.
You know, at the start of CS3, when it was like the Civil War to capture Crossbell has ended off screen, and you never saw any of it. I was really mad.
Mm-hmm.
But now, having seen this game and seen how Crossbell is run, frankly, I can't believe it lasted until CS3.
Real quick, there is a book.
Aha! Of course there is.
I'm gonna clean off some of the burger grease since this is the first time I've gotten to before it crustifies on my panini press. So be right back.
I don't remember who
The
has
cat
it.
was right
I just
there.
know that he's somewhere here. Okay,
Oh, there it is.
Chapter 11. We're declaring bankruptcy. All right, let's see. There's a book. Okay, there is one side quest, and it's actually a good one that has lore and shit.
Wonderful. Hello, new people.
Yeah, welcome,
thank you
everyone.
for joining.
I'm not familiar with the channel that's raiding us, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. We've been playing this game for a good number of weeks now. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're a friend of Lamps.
Oh,
Rad.
okay.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for raiding.
Let's see. Oh, I know it takes place here. I guess we gotta go somewhere else first. Where do I go to start this quest?
Check
Oh,
guides.
Okay. We go to the graveyard.
The graveyard, which is suspiciously empty because nobody dies.
Mm-hmm. That's the real mystery lurking beneath Crossbell's surface.
Arios McLean not only relocated his daughter, but he actually just relocated
He dug
the
up his
entire
wife's
plot of
body.
His wife's grave, like just in case things get a little dicey out here.
Yeah.
Ooh, who's the big grave?
I think it's just a general thing. Yeah, it's just a general
Yeah.
thing. It's not a specific grave. Huh. Is this not the right phase?
No. Are you going to Arios's wife?
No, it's supposed to be at Guy's grave. I can't remember.
Guys
where
is
that
up on the other side. Yeah, it's up this way. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, I guess it's not. Do I have to do the other one first? Oh, okay. That's after we go to the Bracer Guild. All right.
So,
Yes.
let me bear with me here.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, when they uploaded the for Genshin, when they uploaded the official trailer for that pink Sakura Fox bitch, Yai,
The one that
I
was gonna say the one that Jay likes, as if that's not many Genshins.
Yeah, Gongyu is Jay's bitch, but he does like Yai. I reacted initially to her trailer by going, man, you think they probably could have saved some money by, instead of animating a 2-minute trailer, just having her look at the camera and bend over and go, oh no, I hope no one makes weird porn of me. And I feel like Crossbell is the geopolitical equivalent of going, oh no, I hope nobody invades me.
Pro shot.
I froze all the assets. Oh no! Someone's gonna have to come in here and get them.
Yona, what are you
Anyone want to
doing?
send a bunch of Gundams? Just coming back here. This is a real quick quest monster, and then we'll do the plot quest, and then we'll just move straight on. There's actually not a ton of extra bullshit in this phase, which is nice.
Oh no, my army is so weak. A single man toppled them and took them all over. Oh my gosh, it happened again. Oh no. If any of you guys were regretting not invading me before, here's another opportunity. Not that I want you to.
It's gonna steal this rush turn. Yep. Whatever. These guys don't actually have that much health, so I'm not terribly excited about this.
I'm just a little independent trade nation, and oh gosh, look at all my resources.
I've got so much money and natural resources.
Oh wait, no, I don't have any natural resources. I have no sustainability. Oh gosh.
We live in a swamp, but we do have Disney.
If I got embargoed, I would be fucked. I'd be fucked so hard.
So hard. I'm trying to construct an OnlyFans
Why
joke
can I
based
not
around the
S-craft with Randy? I don't understand.
Is he...
He was
I don't know.
statused, I just unstatused him so that I could S-craft.
I don't know. He looks fine.
That's weird. That's okay. I think this will just kill all of them because they're robots, and robots are usually weak to wind. Yep.
Just like real life.
Yeah. Ooh, this guy's got a little more chungus in his bungus. Alright, alright.
This guy has a little more chungus in his
Bungus. Oh no! The chungus! It's all over the bungus. That's a very funny analogy, by the way. I appreciate it.
Oh, should we go check on Yona? Hell no.
Oh my-
We came down here to kill a robot.
Oh my gosh, look at all this look at all this information on my orbital network that's totally unrestricted. God, there's no laws. There's just
Your Honor,
none.
she was asking for it. Look at what level of network security she was wearing around that information.
All because she didn't
Which is
have
why we're going to tell you about NordVPN.
Thank you.
You two can access all of my most private government secrets for only $10 a month.
Power Suit C. Oh, fucking
Yeah, the Nord Highlands VPN. Thank you, Ray 9462.
You can invade me as a one-man army, but only if you're the protagonist of the most recent Trails game. Use our website OnlyVans.
There you go.
There it is.
Actually, no. I'll give it to Lloyd because it's very heavy defense, and he's the one who's reliably in melee all the time, sucking monsters up to him. Okay. Now we're gonna real quick go to the Bracer Guild for that event. Then the side quest will trigger.
Oh my gosh, my entire infrastructure is filled with monsters for no reason. Oh no.
Pardon us.
Pardon us, we're doing a bit.
We're coming in. Stop the bit immediately.
We're bringing the bit.
We have a different bit. It's sexier.
Oh.
It's much better than yours.
It's you.
I don't... It's too late now, Inky. I feel like when you have a raid full of people who've never seen the game before, that's great, but you don't need to try and crowbar them in the door by telling them about Cum Stream right off the bat.
Look, if anyone new from that raid stuck around through this bit, basically this country is a fucking like city-sized dinky nation between two world superpowers, and its government has been doing everything it fucking can apparently to get invaded by one or both of them for no reason obvious to the player at this point in the duology. Oh, it's you.
It's Lloyd
It's
and
Lloyd.
his team.
No, I was Wenzel. It doesn't matter.
Sheesh, you guys look like you just saw the end of the world.
Oh yeah, Wenzel is just, I forgot, he's Joachim. Oh, the mustache. Normally I tell you to mind your own damn business, but I guess there's no denying it today.
Why would Arios do this? I'm still in shock.
Was I Aelia?
I have no idea who these people
Why don't we give it to Mo, because that gives
Yeah.
each of us one.
Never once did I suspect he'd pull off something like this. I guess the only real hint was that he was visiting Orcus Tower more frequently lately.
Everyone's visiting
Right.
Orcus Tower more frequently lately. It just was built.
Including the terrorists. Right. I thought he was just going there to discuss the guild's political position. Nope, position in everything that's happening.
These guys have portraits in the Remiferia Gacha game. That's very fun.
I'm sure.
That's sad. And instead, he was off agreeing to a crazy plan like this.
Actually, that's what we came here to talk about.
You're all under arrest.
Is Arios still considered a member of the guild?
No, he suddenly handed in his resignation last night along with his bracer badge. In typical Arios fashion, he finished up all of his outstanding requests. Then he gave us an outline for other ways to help with the city's restoration efforts.
As prepared as ever.
Arios did always seem to be a methodical man.
Still, his resignation is a huge problem for us. Not only are we without our ace, but he's now the Secretary of Defense, the Commander-in-Chief of the newly formed Crossbell Defense Force. Thinks he's so cool taking over the CGF. Psh, it's been done, I'm just saying.
That was like already funny, and then I put the extra step of he's Joachim in disguise, which makes that really funny. I'm just saying it's not that impressive.
I'm frightened thinking about what Erebonia's response will likely be. Also, there's the matter of freezing international assets to consider.
Right. Calvard's response will be no less frightening, I can assure you that.
But it's not like I don't understand what Arios is feeling.
Scott?
What's that supposed to mean?
Crossbellan blood runs through my veins just like his. It's true that there used to be a couple of inexplicable incidents with unknown causes every year. I don't know what the truth is, but every Crossbellan suspects that they're caused by the Empire or the Republic deep down.
Well, maybe they're caused by some handsome blue and or white-haired man, you never know.
To be fair, until recently, there hadn't been any kind of these accidents for years. I think the last one was 5 years ago, the one involving Saya and Shizuku.
Ooh, does that mean...
The truck explosion that happened. Truck explosion?
Interesting.
I thought it was an airship malfunction. People initially believed the orbital machine malfunctioned and sparked flammable cargo, but it always seemed suspicious. Saya lost her life, and Shizuku her sight.
She's
So
the
that's how
only
it
person
happened,
to die in Crossbell in 5 years.
We have heard small portions of the story already.
Yeah, did he really say? It's weird. It
Yeah, it was a
definitely,
truck
it is an airship, I guess. There was a
Maybe
truck
it's a
loaded on
translation
an
thing.
airship, or it's a translation fuck up, I'm not sure. But no, yeah, it
Someone
definitely
said
was
that
an
the
airship.
Someone said that the airship malfunction was Lloyd's parents.
Lloyd's parents.
Yeah, no, I think two of you guys mentioned that there were airship accidents around that time, and I think
Yeah.
we just assumed. It's hard to tell since no one ever has the correct body issue from any accident in this universe.
Yeah. And one of those was also Toa's parents. Possibly the
Yeah.
same one as Arios and Co.
We have heard small portions of the story already.
Toa, I don't necessarily want Toa to be a secret villain, but I think I would have been delighted for her to be because she could be, she could manage it.
That would upset me very much.
It resulted in Arius quitting the CPD and taking up the supporting gauntlet.
See, now Austin, I didn't say Ouroboros member. I said secret villain. I came to know Arios once he joined the guild, too. He never mentioned a word about the incident. I always thought it was a truck, but maybe I'm wrong. It must have been weighing on him all these years. Now that I think about it, I can see why he agreed to do this.
Michelle, forgive me for asking, but does anything about Arios' recent schedule seem suspicious?
Huh?
What do you mean, Lloyd?
The Defense Forces Commander-in-Chief. A role like that is way too important for him to agree to at the last second. Don't you think he'd been laying all the groundwork with Mayor, or rather President Croyce this entire time? This may go back even further than the last few weeks. Michelle?
Oh, I'm looks at hand. Wenzel. I don't
Wenzel.
believe it. How long has he been deceiving us? Is this what it feels like? It's true that there were occasional location conflicts in his reports. I figured they were just mistakes, considering the absurd number of requests he was handling. But now that I think about it, he isn't the type to make those kinds of mistakes so carelessly.
So he's been in cahoots with President Croyce this entire time?
A safe assumption at this point, yeah. Honestly, Lloyd, you've come to be so observant that it's almost scary.
I'm a detective.
Thanks, but it was still rude of me to ask you something like that.
Or it would be if anyone was competent to accomplish anything without us doing it.
But while I'm at it, I may as well ask you another frank question. It's about the discrepancies between Arios' schedule and his location. Do you remember any instances from more than half a year ago?
Why over 6 months ago?
Back before Mr. Croyce became mayor?
Well, I doubt my memory is that good, but... Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
How so?
It was the final day of the anniversary festival. He was supposed to handle a request in Remiferia, but he suddenly cancelled at the last second and didn't report why.
He did?
Once I eventually realized it, I pressed him on it, but he said he'd been busy and couldn't do the request. Why do you ask? Do you think it's related?
Well, the anniversary festival is probably the busiest time of year for us.
It'd be perfectly understandable to make a mistake on the report.
On the last day of the anniversary festival.
That was the day of the auction.
You think the two were connected?
I don't know yet, but my gut is telling me they are. We've been so busy that we've let too many fine details pass by.
You haven't been busy, Lloyd. Fuck you, hangs up.
Sorry, I have to take this.
I won't put it on speaker.
Crossbelt Police Department, Special Support. Lecter?
We'll find out. I feel like it's me for some reason. Huh? Don't you mean Crossbell Defense Force Special Support Section?
This voice.
Who knows who the mystery man behind the phone is?
It might actually be Lecter.
I'll give you a cool present if you guess it correctly.
I've had enough of your presents. What are you doing back in Crossbell?
Aw, maybe I'm not as popular as I thought I was. I know things have been going off the rails, much like that train where no one died. But can't you spare some time to have a little chat? I'm sure it'll be worth your while.
Fine. Where do you want to meet?
Crimson & Co., or maybe I should say the former Ravash compound. Let's make it the Don's old room.
The basement, then. Got it.
I'll be waiting for you.
Was that Joe?
Oh, sorry. I play all of the fuckers.
It might not be.
He contacted us soon after Ramsey
went missing last time.
Hey, you serious? Bada bing. I don't think I can even really make those voices that distinct.
No, it wasn't. It was the Imperial.
You're right. You guessed right.
Got it. Just needed to see a few chaws.
Him again? You were right to ask what he is doing coming back to Crossbell. I hate that guy.
Nothing good. What the hell is with that guy?
He said he wanted to speak to us at the old Ravash compound. I suspect it'll lead to nothing. Given his connection to the Red Constellation, we can't be too careful. Still, I think it's in our best interest to hear what he has to say.
Guess so. Oh, I guess there's a good number of new people. Aurora.exe asks explicitly, can someone sum up the plot of this for me? I have no clue what's happening. Well, there's a lot, but the most immediately relevant things are we're cops, this is Crossbell City, and after a long period of political brinksmanship, the mayor held a referendum on independence. It had 70% in favor, and so he just came out and declared, all right, we're a country now. Also, I'm the president. Also, I'm reorganizing the military. Also, this guy is going to be in charge of the military. Also, rips
we'll
off
hold real elections once the wars are over.
Also, which is what a dictator might say.
Also, rips off shirt and flips double birds at the giant military superpowers immediately on either side of the city, and everyone's like, "Ah!"
And the guy who we just got a phone call from works for one of the giant military superpowers and is a bastard who we hate. That's really all you need to know about Lecter.
It is worth the risk.
I do think we should fully prepare ourselves before going, though.
You're right. We might end up having to fight Lecter.
You guys never slow down, do you?
Sounds like you have a real piece of work on your hands.
That is our dog, OD. The intelligence division's Lecter Arundel is nothing but a pain in the ass.
And you can always call us if you end up needing backup. Just kidding.
What she said, we still have a debt to repay from the wetlands.
Aren't the pair of girls actually okay in a fight?
Yeah, no, they're actually competent.
We appreciate it.
I mean, Scott and Wenzel are probably also competent, but we never see them fight, I don't think.
And also their names are Scott and Wenzel.
We will contact you if it comes to that.
If other games are anything or anything to go by, then Scott is probably extremely powerful.
Yeah. Kurt.
You know how, like, sometimes if you show up to a friend gathering or a party or a restaurant, you're kind of, like, dressed down and everyone else is wearing something nicer and you're like, oh, geez, oh no, am I wearing the wrong kind of outfit? Do you think Bracer Scott walked in on his first day and saw Aeolia's design and was like, oh no, I'm a rando.
I'm wearing this and my name is Scott.
He could just feel his portrait fucking Thanos snapping out of existence. Nielsen.
Ah, is that you, Lord?
Who the fuck is this?
This is the blind journalist.
Oh.
This is the grave of Floyd's older brother. Oh my god, are you secretly him?
Oh, is this a graveyard? Shit. You were here to visit him, weren't you?
Yes, it was right over. Ah!
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm very lost.
That's correct. There was something I wanted to talk to Guy about.
You wanted to talk to my brother.
Yes, I wanted to tell him about the raid and the Declaration of Independence and President Croix's speech. I wanted Guy to know the feelings in people's hearts and the direction his home is headed. That's why I've been pondering the darkness of the past.
Darkness of the past? Do you mean...
You know how humans talk.
Yes, as humans talk. I'm referring to the murder of your older brother, Detective Guy Bannings.
Guy Bannings is your brother?
Guy Bannings was murdered?
Excuse me? Tell me more.
I think this guy is the top running theory for the first Anguis of Ouroboros. That's what I think he is.
Guy's death?
I thought he was the Grandmaster until they revealed what the Grandmaster looks like.
I was honestly kind of underwhelmed by the Grandmaster reveal.
Where's this coming from?
Why now? No, wait. It relates to what's happening in Crossbell right now, doesn't it? What exactly is it you know, Nielsen?
Well, you see, I decide whether or not a show is successful with my ratings.
I think I made that joke the first time.
Fuck!
Special support section.
He straight up has the same VA as the first Anguis in Japan. Oh, alright.
If you wouldn't...
Uh-oh, sister!
Uh-oh, sisters!
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like for us to go somewhere else and have you review that case for me. How does that sound?
Alright, if you're willing to, then so are we.
Thank you for your cooperation. Just so happens I have the perfect place in mind. Let's head back to the city.
Well, okay. The Trails franchise is just the longest, dumbest game of werewolf that's ever happened.
Who's a secret snake clown? Why come to Garante Jazz Bar specifically?
Is that where we are?
I want to get
no
fucking
idea.
blitzed. 3 years ago, Guy and I had agreed to meet here for another one of our friendly info swaps. And
That's when I killed him.
And just before the time and date we'd agreed on, I learned the news of his death as it streamed forth from the barrel of my gun.
Oh, that's why.
The cause behind the cult incident, the arrest of Imperial and Republican faction Diet members, the election of a new mayor, inaugural West Zemira Trade Conference, the raid on Crossbell City, now Crossbell's Declaration of Independence. Each of these events may appear solitary, but they are actually intertwined.
He almost sounds like you're doing an Obama impression.
I like the voice he's doing.
I do too, but it is almost Obama.
In other words, they're all pictures of a much larger Peasel.
A larger, Peasel?
Sorry, that's how we pronounce it in Blindsville.
Oh, okay. I've never been. Could that be?
Yes, if one were to figure out the bigger picture in all of this, the rest of the pieces would surely begin to fall into place. By doing so, I believe we'll be able to shed new light on the murder of Guy Bannings. That is why
I don't know why, but I honestly didn't think they would ever resolve that murder. I thought it was kind of just going to be a random act of violence, to be honest.
That is why I proposed this case review. However, I know this could be difficult for you, Lloyd.
No, I'm all right.
Reen.
Rain.
Are you sure, Reen?
Don't forget, time ain't exactly on our side today, and Wazy's not here to yell at us over it. We should get this show on the road, yeah?
Not that makes any fucking difference.
That's fine with me. Let's begin. We should start by examining the conditions in which Guy's body was discovered. It was a rainy...
and an Ace Attorney overview of the case theme.
Yeah.
It was a rainy day 3 years ago at Orcus Tower's construction site. Time of death was estimated to be just past dawn, though the body was not found until half a day later. As for the cause of death, it was hemorrhagic shock and blood loss. Someone shot him from behind with an orbital gun, straight through the heart. Does all of that sound correct?
Well, it's not. I just made it up. Got you.
You see, the man who shot Guy Bannings held the gun in his right hand.
I just realized, Aram, he is exactly what you would look like if you were a potato baby.
Yeah, he's
Oh
pretty
my
close.
fucking God, with the
He's-
goddamn coat.
Yeah.
He's got the coat. He's wearing Mr. Aramnaze's suit underneath it. It's literally you.
I don't wear a tie. That's my only rebuttal.
Yes, that's right.
He was shot in the back.
Damn, what the hell?
Now, onto the crime scene and the state it was in when his body was discovered. To begin, there were signs of a fierce struggle at the scene. However, the only physical evidence left behind was Guy's body itself. Not only were his favorite tonfas not at the crime scene, but his CPD badge that he proudly wore on his chest was missing as well.
Lloyd sweating, having possession of all three of those things.
And he doesn't have Guy's tonfas, but he does have the badge. We got the badge back. It was in Ravash's headquarters, actually. It was in the Don's chest. It's come to my understanding that... Oh, I shouldn't have bothered saying that out of character. His badge was recently discovered. Is it true that it was taken by a member of the Ravash Mafia?
Yeah, we found it in Macaroni's office, and he later confirmed it. The mafioso that took it even confessed to lifting it off his body after the cult incident was resolved.
We have no idea what the killer looked like because this is an endgame case, so the killer isn't just shown to us in the intro cutscene.
I see. However, that was, as you said, after the fact. As far as eyewitnesses go, there were none. At the time, there was no construction staff on site. The time of day and conditions were also unfavorable. It was the crack of dawn, and there was a thunderstorm at the time. Because of that, there was no reason for anyone to approach the scene, leaving it isolated. To make matters worse, Guy didn't speak with anyone before heading there. No one knew where he was in the hours leading up to the crime. And that is where my trail goes cold. Everything you just heard is all I've been able to gather these last 3 years. So, Lloyd, is there anything you can add?
I'm sad.
No, I don't think so. You covered everything I knew too.
Nielsen's ability to collect information never ceases to
The
amaze.
person currently accused of the murder, Faya May.
Yes.
The person who committed the murder, Shizuku McLean.
That would be the most Shu Takumi move possible, actually.
Well, it would be she didn't actually commit the murder.
She just
but
shot.
She shot, and someone else, like Arios, thought she committed the murder, and so he confessed to the murder and blew up a ship and killed his own wife. I don't know. I don't know where to go from
because
there.
in Japan, manslaughter is the same as first-degree murder.
Yeah.
Even if you're a literal baby.
Yes, even Guy was one of his sources before he passed. That must be why he has taken such a vested interest in his cold case.
If you're ready, then let's move on to the case review. If we're to solve the case, then we must carefully consider the potential culprit. The obvious place to start would be to go over the most likely suspects, namely Ravash and the DG cult. Do you think that one of them is likely the culprit, Lloyd?
I have no idea.
No, because
No.
the Mafia and the cult both disclaimed having actually killed him even after we, caught them and threw their ass in jail.
No, I don't. It couldn't have been either one of them. As far as Ravash goes, and accounting for both Macaroni and the mafioso that picked up the badge,
It's been all game without his name being spoken. Good on you for remembering that it was Macaroni.
How could I forget?
Actually, until you said it.
Joachim told us that although he arranged for Ravash to kill my brother, they failed to carry it out. Garcia Rossi admitted it to Joachim when Macaroni tried to take the credit. There's also no evidence to suggest that anyone else within the Mafia went behind their backs and carried out the murder. Not only that, but Guy was also already investigating both the Mafia and Joachim. His defenses were up. He never would have put himself in a position where he believed either one of them could strike and take his life. I just can't fathom that would be the case.
Gotta agree. Chances are slim. Everything we come to learn about the dude says he wasn't just ballsy, he was a damn good detective, too.
That is right. I am here too.
Oh, no, actually, that's unfair of me. Tio does have a connection to Guy, I forgot.
I have never been able to accept that he lost to either the Mafia or the cult.
I know that just as well as you do. The elements of the case point elsewhere. I'd thought for years that either being the culprit simply didn't add up. Now that the cult incident has been resolved, I'd say the odds of either are 0. So,
Trails.
Now that we've gotten onto a different plot point, I think the old one doesn't matter
anymore. So, let's move down the list. What of the possibility that he was assassinated by someone from one of the 2 major powers? We should also consider Imperial and Republican faction Diet members, high-ranking government officials, and intelligence officers that have close ties with them. You think it's possible that Guy's death was at the hands of someone who matches that description?
Probably
This
not.
one, I don't think so, but I'm gonna check the guide.
It wasn't.
It was
Because it was Cassius Bright.
Cassius Bright.
What appeared to be a bullet hole was actually me thrusting my staff through you very quickly.
No, I think that's unlikely. It's true there have always been officials in Crossbell with corrupt ties to the 2 major powers. It's also true that my brother was a staunch advocate of opposing those kinds of injustices. Additionally, we can now say for certain that spies from both countries were frequently visiting Crossbell around that time. But to be frank, I doubt it. As much as I believed in my brother, I know he was in no real position to touch them. They likely didn't view him as a serious threat.
Unfortunately, you're probably right. I hate to admit it, but each country could apply tremendous pressure on the CPD through the state government if they really wanted to.
So what we need is someone with a genuine motive. Hello, Bannings. You'll never tell anyone you beat me in a drinking competition. I'll shoot the alcohol out of... I'll be honest, if I had to take a blind guess, I have no reason it would be either of these 2 characters, but my guesses would be either Dudley or Arios, and I don't have a real reason.
Yeah, my guess is either Dudley or the Chief.
Yeah, Sergey. I thought maybe that too, but we'll see. Especially under the old administration when Guy was alive, it would have been far too easy.
Yeah, it just doesn't fit. No matter how much of a thorn in their side he was, I don't think they would lure him somewhere to kill him. It would be simply too high of a risk when they could have just as easily silenced him through politics and bureaucracy.
Let's say, I'm just talking hypotheticals here, that Lloyd's bro was in contact with someone who could off him like that. He still wouldn't walk into an obvious trap. Same deal as with the Mafia.
I have to agree.
Impressive. Those are my thoughts exactly. Then let's consider our final possibilities. We've eliminated a large pool of suspects that could have been considered thus far. Tell me, do you think there is someone else who could fit the profile of Guy's killer?
No. It would have to be someone he knew.
Yeah.
Someone from Ouroboros stares across the table.
I assume you're staring at me.
You're staring at me.
Why do you assume that, sir? You got me. You got me.
Yeah, you got me.
I wonder if he has any sort of special reaction if you accuse someone from Ouroboros.
Lloyd gets a call. Hang on, I'm getting a call. Moshi Moshi, Lloyd Desu. Is it about my son, Gunnar son?
It had to have been someone he knew and trusted. It's the only profile that fits perfectly.
And they would have needed an opportunity. Someone who was always on break. I said it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious? What makes you say that?
Well, first of all, no one claims to have known where my brother was at the time. That leads me to believe he wasn't just going headfirst into danger by himself, or at least he didn't think he was. The only reason he wouldn't tell anyone and wouldn't have his guard up is if he was going to see someone he knew and trusted. Yeah, it's Arios.
That's true.
Whether Guy was asked to go there or whether the meeting was his idea is impossible to say. But consider the meeting place, an empty construction site. Clearly, whatever the meeting was about, it had to have been important. They didn't want anyone to hear what they were discussing. It's possible the conversation went awry, completely broke down to the point of no return. Maybe that's why the other party took his life.
And what of the topic? Any ideas?
Maybe a coup? I honestly don't know.
Maybe Ouroboros?
Whatever
Impossible.
it was.
Ouroboros isn't very important, and you shouldn't think about it ever again.
Oh, yeah,
God,
no,
I wish
that
I
actually sounds
had
about right.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, you're all right.
God, wouldn't you love it if one of the Anguis was just like, this is the dumbest organization of all time, and I will do everything I can to take them down?
I mean, Vita kind of, eventually.
I guess.
Whatever,
Vita is my favorite person in Ouroboros.
whatever it was, it cost him his life. It was grievous enough for the other party to betray him. I don't use this word lightly, but it might have been linked to a very deep conspiracy.
A conspiracy?
The Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat. We began this review by you saying that that looking at the bigger picture could shed new light on this case. I've been thinking about it nonstop. Orcus Tower, the firmament. It's right there.
God,
At
yeah.
that moment, I feel like I realized something important.
Did you now?
I can't get past the possibility that my brother was investigating some kind of conspiracy.
Go on, says Nielsen, reaching into his trench coat to grab his 4-barreled pistol.
Yeah. I don't know what it involved. It could have been about the DG cult, the Mafia, or the Empire and the Republic. Maybe it's something else entirely.
Maybe it's those fucking healing crystals. No one believes me, but they work.
They work!
What is sewer water?
What is sewer water?
Follow the money.
Does True Lemon make sewer water? Yes, they do.
But whatever it was, the culprit couldn't allow Guy to interfere, and chances are that conspiracy is still alive and well to this day. Doesn't that sound like the most logical explanation?
Something else entirely?
And it could even be an ongoing conspiracy.
Giant robots!
I'm telling you, buried beneath the earth are 7 giant robots. Lloyd, we've been over this. It's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. No, listen to me. One of them is beneath the schoolhouse.
The killer is still at large after all. I can't help but be drawn to that conclusion, given that. The fact that the culprit is still out there must mean that whatever they were deep enough in to kill Guy over, it's not settled yet.
He's on to me. He just dives out the window.
Tries to dive out the window, slams his head into a brick wall.
Nielsen? Sorry, was that too far-fetched?
No, not at all. I think your reasoning is perfectly sound. Let me ask you this, Lloyd. As we were reviewing this case, did anyone in particular come to mind? Your theory is someone close to Guy killed him at that construction site 3 years ago. Does that mean you have someone you suspect?
Unfortunately, nope. I'm kind of dumb. Even if we narrow it down to those my brother knew personally, that's still a lot of people. To his credit, Guy was pretty popular. There's also 2 other key details. When it happened, he had his back turned, and whoever it was took his tonfas with him. I suspect that those 2 details are important to figuring out what really happened that day. But that said, if those 2 details alone could identify the culprit, the 1st Division would have solved the case 3 years ago.
That's also a fair conclusion. Unfortunately, not every piece has been assembled yet, and the culprit cannot be identified. However, I do think one thing has made itself very clear. The only one who can uncover those missing pieces and finally solve this puzzle is you, Lloyd.
Do you really believe that, Nielsen?
No.
Oh,
Sleeves.
yeah.
I
Oh,
intend to.
Ha! Glad to hear it. It's strange. I suddenly feel as though I've made good on my promise to meet Guy here 3 years ago and exchange info with him. I owe all of you my thanks for indulging me with this review.
Not at all. I think we're in your debt yet again.
Do you know how mad Wazy would be if he heard that the first thing you did without him was sit down for a real police information gathering expedition on an important cold case? He would be he'd be under the moon.
You're too kind. However, I think I should be going now. I greatly look forward to the next chapter the SSS writes.
Just wanders into the
That's
piano.
how we finish the book.
In fact, I don't think the hemorrhage that killed him was from a bullet. It was from a blunt object, about 3.5, 4 feet long. Here, hand me your cane for a reference. About this much.
I think Nielsen was looking to help us more than he was hoping that we would help him.
You might be onto something, Tio. Keeping his promise to my brother could have been his real goal. I'm glad he and I got to meet.
I can't help but agree.
I feel ya. Alrighty, I'm fired up now. Let's get back out there.
Yeah, next stop, the Dawn's room of the old Refuge building. Let's see what we can drag out of Lecter.
Not a conclusion. I'm Lecter.
The San Francisco treat.
There's...
What?
We just walk into the room and Claire's inside and she just shoots us all dead.
That's far too decisive and reasonable a thing to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I'm looking ahead. Yeah, I think we can
Pause
do
here.
it. If we have to cut off mid-thing, that's okay, but...
There's no one posted here anymore.
I imagine the department at least locked up the building before they left.
In other words, Flyboy probably picked the lock when he got here.
Never mind that. We should head inside.
I mean, technically he does own the building. He might just have a key.
He is further ahead.
Let's find out what this is all about.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. When you dig, you never get done.
Lecter Arundel, Imperial Army Intelligence Division Captain. We have to be careful around him and watch what we say. Let's enter only once we're ready.
Are you gonna fight him?
Oh.
I'm a time sink. Hey, bitches, I'm manspreading. Sup, guys? Working hard or hardly working?
Seriously, Wazy asked me to
Yeah,
ask
no,
you.
Wazy from the back, hardly working, as usual.
Looks like you didn't bring the defense force here with you, at least.
Don't take that as a sign we won't drag you out of here in handcuffs.
There's still a reason to believe that you're connected to the Red Constellation's actions. Sit up.
Guess we're not doing foreplay today. How about you tell us what you're doing in Crossbow?
We're getting straight to coming.
Or better
Oh.
yet, tell us where the hell the Red Constellation is.
You would know. The Imperial government is their contractor, and you are the point of contact, are you not?
One question at a time, kiddos, jeez. First up, I got here on the first train from the Empire earlier today. Old man Gilead's orders.
The Blood and Iron Chancellor again. Cool.
Yeah.
For what purpose?
Well, I could get into all that, but I think there's something you guys gotta know about first. The Imperial Army is going to invade Crossbell this afternoon.
I am not falling for that.
Nah, I wouldn't doubt it. The way things are headed, I think he could be telling the truth. They're gonna go straight through Belgard Gate?
You know we have a giant super weapon aimed at you, right? Yep, there's an armored division that's ready to go at Gorelia Fortress. It's just one for now, but you know how it'll go. They're equipped with the Empire's latest tanks and tons of other bells and whistles. Crossbell's armored cars are gonna get kicked around like tin cans.
We have to report this immediately to the guard. I mean, the defense force.
No point. Not like they don't already know. We've already sent a notice to the state government.
Whoa.
Old man Dieter still hasn't lifted the IBC's asset freeze, and then went and crowned himself as president. He can't seriously be stupid enough to think they can stop an invasion by the Imperial Army. Or can he? That's why I'm here in Crossbell.
The hell's that supposed to mean? Is this about Arios being appointed the commander-in-chief of the defense force?
Not sure. Arios is the strongest martial artist I know, but he's only one man. He can't fight an entire army. He's not Cassius Bright. Could they have a trump card up their sleeve?
Perhaps they have reached some sort of deal with the Republic to keep the Imperial Army in check.
If that were the case, the president wouldn't have been so critical of the Republic in his speech. Oh, God, he must be planning to confront Calvard, too.
That's exactly right.
Oh, hi, Kilika, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
You are here too?
Kilika? Good to see you again. And to you as well, Captain Arundel. I apologize for being late.
Don't worry about it. We were just getting started. So, how are things going for your team?
Smoothly, more or less. An armored aviation division has been deployed to the outskirts of Altair.
The Republican army's on the move, too.
Armored aviation division? You mean they're ready to attack from both the sky and the ground? Correct. It's a unit equipped with the latest mobile tank models as well as patrol ships. It is the most mobile division within the Republican Army.
You've got to be kidding me.
A pincer attack by both major powers?
A rock and a hard place, to say the least. There's no denying what brought about the situation. It was Dieter Kreuss, his refusal to compromise, and the drastic action he's taken. Just how will things turn out, I wonder.
Guess it's my turn again. I'll do you a solid and answer the second question you gave me.
The second one?
You mean about the Red Constellation?
Yeah, it's a pretty simple answer. You ready? I don't know. No one does. The Imperial government itself has no idea where they are.
That can't be.
Did you bring us all the way here just to lie to our faces?
You expect me to believe that them tearing Crossbell inside out was after your contract with them was over?
Hold on just a second. We know that the Red Constellation had a contract with the Imperial government at the time of the trade conference. They were hired to kill the terrorists who were targeting the Chancellor's life. Isn't that right?
Bingo! I guess you must have heard it straight from the military monster's mouth.
There's a feeling I can't shake right now. Are you suggesting that the Imperial government's contract with them ended upon that happening?
What?
That would mean...
I don't like where this is going.
Not gonna lie, Lloyd. That detective's nose of yours would have been pretty useful somewhere like the Intelligence Division. If only you were a bit rougher around the edges and so fucking stupid. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Then was I right?
Yeah, nail on the head. The Imperial government hasn't had any contact with the Red Constellation since the trade conference. I thought it was pretty weird they didn't pack up and leave Crossbell as soon as our contract was over. Even I was shocked they had the balls to do what they did.
No way.
Then why would Uncle and the others pull something like that?
Could they have signed a new contract? Perhaps with the Society?
I think that's unlikely. During
no
the
one likes with the Society.
During the Liberl incident, the Society had a fleet of foot soldiers they referred to as enhanced Jaegers. If they were to launch a full-scale attack on Crossbell, I'm certain they would have used what is already at their disposal.
That makes more sense.
In other words, there would be no need for them to hire an outside corps for something like that.
That lets us narrow down the list of suspects. We also can't rule out that whoever's responsible wanted to make it seem like the Imperial government was behind it. Combined with that, this party would have something to gain by Crossbell being attacked. It would also need to be well funded to enter a long-term contract with one of the highest-ranking corps on the continent. No, it can't be.
I think we're just about done here.
The truth is occasionally the last place we want to find it.
Hold on a moment.
Are the two of you suggesting...
You saying there's only one possible explanation?
No, we probably shouldn't jump to conclusions. 9/11 wasn't an inside job. Lecter, Kilika, thanks for telling us all of this. I know it's a difficult spot given your positions. We'll take it from here. We should...
Moshi moshi.
Working hard or hardly working?
Hello, Bannings of the Special Support Set.
Thank goodness, it finally went through. I don't know who this is. Oh, great, I guessed right. Lloyd, it's Cecile.
Cecile? You sound frantic. What's going on?
Lloyd, something is immediately happening.
Something is immediately happening. Just now, Arios came to the building just now.
Arios was there?
And then he took Kia with him somewhere.
What?
I tried to stop them, but Kia, she Can you come back here right away? This would be easier to explain in person.
We'll be right there, Cecile. Stay put and wait for us.
What's going on?
Looked like you just saw a ghost.
Arios went to the SSS building and took Kia somewhere.
The hell?
Why would he do such a thing?
We have to get back to the SSS building right away. Kilika, Lecter, we're going now.
Of course. Be careful.
Good luck, guys. I guess that little Missy really was the key to everything. You think they'll make it in time?
I do.
I have no idea what
But
anybody's
what
talking
awaits them once they get there will prove much more difficult.
Wonder if they noticed I shit myself.
Did you guys notice that he shit himself?
No, my cool.
His shorts were white. They were. Cecile!
Lecter shit himself!
No.
Lloyd! Are you saying there's only one place that smell could be coming from? No, we shouldn't jump to conclusions.
No, but we knew it was Yona. He was farting the whole time. No, our contract to harvest Yona's farts ended at the end of the trade conference.
Turns towards Lecter. Reen.
Tell us what happened to Kia.
You said she was taken by Arios?
It's true. Arios came by in that new white uniform of his. He said
Looking
that
so
he'd come to
handsome.
pick her up, and she nodded to him.
You're kidding.
You mean Kiddo went with him willingly?
That's how it seemed to me. I thought it was strange since I know she didn't have your permission to leave, so I tried to stop her, but Kia told me that it was fine. Zeit was agitated, but it calmed him down.
I just noticed, is Zeit not here?
He wandered off on his own after those two left. He may have gone after them, but I couldn't say for sure.
What in the world is happening?
I don't remember her having plans with Shizuku today.
I thought that might have been the case, but it didn't appear to be. I believe Arios said they were departing for Mishalam.
Oh, okay. Mishalam. They're just gonna
Mishalam, it's okay.
Yeah, they're just gonna have a good time.
Yes, he mentioned a boat was ready. That can only mean they were departing for Mishalam, right?
Mishalam has been on lockdown for the last few days. Why would he choose to take her there, of all places?
Damn. Something's definitely off.
We should follow them, Lloyd.
Yeah, we'll have to secure a boat for ourselves. Thank you, Cecile. We'll try chasing them down.
Be careful out there. I didn't like the look on either Kia or Arios' faces. I have just as bad a feeling as you do.
I know.
We have to find them and get to the bottom of this, so let's keep talking to each other.
We are on a boat
wow.
now.
That's so fast.
Solid teleportation.
How long have you been this efficient? I walk away for 8 Was I the problem?
Fuck. I'm glad we could at least secure a police boat, and I'm glad Randy can drive it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Mishalam has been completely sealed off. Most of the staff at the theme park and the resort have also left.
You want to go to the Hall of Mirrors, Kia?
We can't rule out that they might be headed for the wetlands. Either way, the safe bet is heading for Mishalam first.
Ellie, did you manage to get a hold of Maribel?
No, I haven't heard from her in days. All the work that has to be done following the attack on the IBC must have her completely swamped.
Well, putting her aside, do you think what Kilika and that jackass Lecter told us was true?
You mean about the one behind the raid not being Arabonia, but instead being the mayor, Dieter Kreuss, or rather the new president? Is that possible?
Lloyd, please don't worry for my sake. It's fine. I admit I'm concerned that I haven't been able to contact grandfather since yesterday, but he's...
Why is everyone I'm friends with evil?
Like, this sucks.
Why is
Like,
everyone
can I
I'm friends with ghosting me? Is
I
this
feel-
how
I am
Ernest
really-
felt?
Oh,
God.
I understand. Give me the pill.
I want to be red-pilled now.
Can you... I know we've remarked on it, but like, he literally took the red pill.
Yeah.
When was this game made?
Way before that was like a term.
That guy had, whoever wrote, in the script, he could have had no idea. He could never have known. I called Helmer. He said there's a possibility he's being detained at Orcus Tower.
Who the fuck is Helmer?
I don't know.
I don't know. Someone with a
Probably
suit.
someone
new Ernest.
I'm guessing Helmer's probably like the servant who works at their house who would like be attending to her grandfather
But
normally is my guess.
My name is
would
Helmer.
be-
The only thing I can be is a butler.
Ain't looking too good for Dieter, is it?
No, it isn't. If you were to think of Mayor Croyce as the one pulling the strings behind this series of incidents, things start to fall into place. Maybe too well into place. That would make the Red Constellation in the Society not invading forces, but collaborators that he hired. Wald's demonization and perhaps even the cult incident have been things he's been pulling the strings behind.
Oh, I did nothing with Vald. I don't know what his fucking deal is.
What's the deal with that guy?
The DG cult too? No.
Ignoring Wald for a second, you'd think he had ties with Joachim?
I want to think that is impossible. However,
I doubt they would have had a direct connection to one another naturally. From Joachim's words and behavior, I've no doubt he was the mastermind behind the incident caused in May. But I can't completely discount the possibility that he may have been manipulated without even knowing it.
The mystery of who moved Kia from the Sun Fort, it was never solved either.
They were fishing buddies.
Someone had to sneak her into the Schwartz auction, and whoever it was, they weren't just some Joe Schmo. The Mafia was all over that shindig. Whoever did it has to be on the level of someone like Yin or an enforcer.
Hello, it's Yin.
Moshi, Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section speaking.
About damn time I got through, I assume. Put me on speaker. Tio's gotta hear this too.
Put me on speaker. How have you not learned your lesson?
The Dieter Gunther cult.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It all slots into space. There's no such thing as coincidences.
The Scott Wenzel cult.
There is no such thing as a coincidence. I don't remember the rest of that terrifying TikTok.
Yona? Right, I'm switching now.
has something happened, Yona?
Something? Are you for real? It's Crossbell's Orbital Network. There's a monster prowling around on it.
A monster?
What are you talking about? Is this about Palm Party?
Yes! It's horrifying! No one can beat Tio! At first, I found some really weird data being stored on the fringes of the network. Looked like nothing but junk data. The array was completely incomprehensible. But I dug a little deeper, and it looks like their system was powered up by that code the Society was using.
The Astral Code. Are you saying that the data you found is another trap laid by the Society?
No, well, I don't think so. This data's been on the net for about 5 years. That's as old as Crossbell's Orbital Network itself, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It was the IBC that proposed funding the Orbital Network to the state government. And ever since then, the Foundation's technology has become commonplace in Crossbell, and the IBC has only gotten more and more involved. They're deeply involved to the point the IBC knows the net structure inside and out.
Hey, are you trying to say that...
Yeah.
Yona, what exactly do you mean by monster? What will happen because of this code?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm analyzing. Okay, I can say for sure that it's huge. This code's supposed to cover the entirety of the network's domain. The crazy part is, it looks like a real system is supposed to correspond with it.
Man, this island is far away.
Real system?
Do you mean real as in physical? Something that's not on the orbital net?
Yeah, it includes every geofront sector. They built some kind of device that connects them with Orcus Tower and Mishalam.
Mishalam?
Ah, what a goddamn coincidence.
I'm gonna get back to the analysis. I'll call you when I know more. I don't know what you guys are up to, but you better watch each other's backs, got it?
Cool.
Damn, picture's starting to become a whole lot clearer, huh?
I do not know what such a large-scale system could possibly be for. I imagine there's only one person who's not a part of the Foundation or society who could create such a thing.
Ugh.
We have to keep pressing forward to Michelin. Kia, Arios, and all the answers we're looking for are waiting for us there. Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to be going to Michelin? Oh, jeez. All right, hang on. Let me turn this thing around.
I think we're like a third of the way to the ocean.
Turns out Guy was murdered by Mishi.
Mishi, yeah.
His corpse has been piloting Mishi the whole time.
Boing. The sound of a bell.
It's coming. Is it coming from the top of the Castle of Mirrors?
Yeah, I believe so.
Go
Check out
ahead.
the water too. It's got a weird shimmer to it. You know what's going on, Teota?
The spiritual energy in the atmosphere is rising. I believe it is emanating from the direction of the theme park.
Just like the sound. That's likely where we're going to find Arios and Kia.
That's right, let's go.
Yeah, things are happening
immediately
sequentially.
Yeah. I think we should stop here.
Yes.
It would have been, if we could go like another half hour, that would also be good, but I think this is fine. This is a cliffhanger. This counts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hanging cliffy to me.
Yeah, no. You get to this part of the game and it's like, oh, well, I'm glad that you were like setting up a bunch of stuff, but could you have given me a story prior to this? That'd be nice. Instead of a sequence of random events that happened at me.
Noelle and Wazy just create an anti-plot barrier over
As soon as they leave, it's unleashed.
Poor Noelle and Wazy, they were like, all right, we've sunk enough cost into this fallacy. Let's get out of here. The minute they leave. It's always the second you walk away.
Watched pot never boils.
A watched trails never plots.
Lloyd,
A
it's no
watched
use.
plot never boils.
Lloyd, it's no use. Arios hid Kia at the end of the haunted house gun ride, and you're terrible at that.
Yeah.
It's no use. The final boss is Palm Party. We're gonna be here for a 6-hour stream of Aram failing.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I just like to think that Arios and Kia went to the top of the bell tower, and they're like, "All right, ring the bell now."
Yay! Make a
and
wish.
She just rings it.
Oh, hey,
like,
all right,
they're
I
just
gotta get
having
you
a
home.
nice time.
Yeah.
The cruel twist of fate that they do Cassius Bright again and make me like him and make this one the villain. It's like, no, guys.
Cassius. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm happy to say, unreservedly, from this point out, it's just stuff. Stuff will continue happening until the end of the game. It only
I'm happy
took
to hear that.
all this.
Hell yeah.
But we're here.
That's good. We deserve a finale after 4 games.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks guys for joining me for this. Also, thanks everyone who joined from the raid. It seems at least a decent number stuck around. This is a very weird place to jump on, so I don't know whether or not you'll be interested in coming back, but we'd be happy to have you. We stream this starting at 3 hours before now on Mondays when God doesn't smite us. And
Which does happen fairly
Which does happen more frequently than I'd like. But I hope it will happen less now that shit's popping off. I want to keep this momentum. All right. Well, thanks everyone for coming out. Thank you, Jello and Austin and Mo, for reading along with me. And thanks everyone in chat. Thanks for being here this time, and thanks for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oodles.